grab your popcorn, buckle in. The crazy show is about to begin. It's Friday Night Jive, let's dive right in. With laughs and thrills, where do we begin? Comics, movies, pop culture rave. We're streaming live, it's a runaway wave. Crazy Hungarian takes the stage with stories wild, flipping every page. Heroes, villains out to play. In our jive world, they all have their say. It's Friday Night Jive, let's dive right in. With laughs and thrills, where do we begin? Comics, movies, pop culture rave. We're streaming live, it's a runaway wave.
It's like I didn't learn from when my dad, when I was younger, saying, "Joe, quit touching shit."
Yeah,
We
well,
never did. We never learned.
I didn't. No. Hey,
We learned
everybody in
from our
YouTube,
era.
it's Friday night, live from YouTube. It's Friday night. Woo! Crazy Hungarian Joe here. To my this way, we got Cheap Comic Collector Rob. Down
Hey guys,
this way, we got Heroes for Hire Club Matt. And then over here, we got Easy Comic Reader Mike. Hey guys, how you doing?
Good. Brother Matthew, what's going on, man?
I hope you guys are doing good. I'm recovering from a nasty bladder infection, but I'm okay.
Oh,
Gross.
sorry, brother.
comics
Got
make everything
Random
better.
Reads Kevin joining in.
Ooh, give it-
Brother Kevin, what's
I
going
had to
on,
catch
man?
the show last night. I was feeling really down, so I was like 30 minutes before we started. I told Kevin, I said, I don't think I can go on, man.
Well, we're glad you made it, dude. What they give you anything for it, or are you just drinking
Antibiotics.
cranberry juice?
I've been drinking cranberry juice and drinking water. No pop. I think I'm gonna quit drinking pop.
Yes.
The worst thing
That
in
would
the
be a
world.
very good idea.
Yeah.
Very
Well,
good
I don't
idea,
need
brother.
it anyway. And if I don't quit drinking pop and all this other sugar, and the doctor said you need to quit eating stuff with preservatives and processed food. So
Processed food and sugar.
I'm going
Yep.
on a whole. I'm turning over a whole new leaf. So
Yeah,
and
that's
I got to get put on blood thinner. So that was a wake up call.
God
So I
dang.
don't want to be on blood thinner. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mine make me pee all the time. Count how many times I got to go take a leak during the show. Yeah, no, yeah, it's a smart thing to do. You know, you gotta start taking care of yourself. And
Yeah.
I'm one to talk. I've been having, you know,
Well, they told me that I had
Warm
not
bread
AIDS,
crisp.
but that I had irregular heartbeat with beef
Oh.
dip. And like the blood will like build up right here.
Yeah.
Then go out. That's why your heart will beat real fast. And they said I have to get on the blood thinner until I get in better shape. So it was a wake up call. That's a good thing I went because he said this has happened since the last time you were here. So
dude, the best thing to do, man, and it's tough, is just get away from bread and pasta and rice.
yeah,
And then get some lean meats in you, whatever. But I went after my incident, that minor stroke I had. I went vegan for about a month, and all I ate was quinoa, broccoli, cashew. I mixed it all together,
oh, okay.
and I dropped a lot of weight. But still, it sucked because you're not eating what you know, that juicy cheeseburger. You're like, no,
Yeah, get used to it.
yeah.
Well, just dropping the soda will help a lot. Whenever I'm
Yeah,
out of
well,
weight,
Yeah.
I just
It's amazing
I
what
stop
that'll
drinking
make.
soda. I always eventually go back to it, but whenever I'm
Same.
like, man, I'm getting really too big. I drop soda, and you can tell the difference real quick.
Yeah.
I used to drink
Sugar-free
a 12
iced
pack
tea.
of Dr. Pepper a day. I mean, for years. Yeah.
It's not a fun time.
Yeah.
Just check on the chat here for a second here.
Who's in the chats there?
See, we got Libraries here. Hey, Library.
What's up, Library?
Hoots.
Well,
Will's here. Will, if you want to jump on, it's in the.
Yeah, I sent him the link too, just because I said it was in the chat, but I said, well, I'll just send it to him.
Library again, saying hi to Matt, Kevin.
I got some good stuff yesterday while I was after I left the doctor. I went to my favorite comic book shop in Lexington, Kentucky, A Plus Comics and Collectibles, and they had. I'll send you pictures of it, guys, later. I got my mom took a picture of them. They had an entire complete G.I. Joe aircraft carrier.
Oh yeah,
The USS
Flag.
flag.
How much
Wow.
was that for everything?
They wanted like $1,500 for it.
Red processed foods. How much? Rice and broccoli. Yep.
But they had the Ewok Village. They had 5 Millennium Falcons, one in the box.
Oh, the
Yeah,
original.
Yeah, they had Boba Fett's slave ship, or you call it the Slave One. They had it with the
Yeah.
box.
All right.
Hey, you mean Boba Fett Starfighter?
Yeah, whatever. I know they changed the name, but that's what it's called.
Yeah.
that was a Higgy Pop Bell.
Higgy bells.
Ding, 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 ding.
I remember getting that Slave One back during, it must have been about 83 for my birthday one summer. And that's all I played with, man.
Oh, yeah.
You had the Han Solo and Carbonite figure with it.
Mm-hmm.
God,
Yeah.
man, that was so fun. Loved it.
You know how many times the G.I. Joe had to fight the evil empire on my living room
Yep.
floor? You know what I'm saying? How they all commingled, like the Thundercats was not Master of the Universe. It was just, it was a wild wars we had.
Yeah, that was good times, man. Let's well, I hope you guys are having a good week.
Yeah.
Hope everything's good.
Well, with a few minor hiccups here and there, it's okay.
Yeah.
I got my swag shirt on.
Cool.
All right.
Swag.
I need to get
Snacking
one.
on is on the back.
What you snacking on?
I got a really good. That was out because I had no idea what was in that giveaway, and there was some awesome books in that.
Oh yeah.
Some
Nice.
King
He doesn't show. I think he tailors it to whoever wins.
Yeah.
Or tries to. Yeah.
And I got that Human Torch 4-ish. I think it was issue number 4 or 4, back from the 60-cent comics. So that would have been what, mid 80s or whatever, 83,
Yeah.
84. And I always wanted to collect that, so now I got a chance to. So,
Got to start.
yeah. So anyway, tonight we're going to be showing everybody some villain covers.
Do.
Any kind of villain covers we got.
I was not prepared. Hold on.
Oh, I don't. If you don't have villain covers, man, people
Yeah. Show us what
people aren't watching to see our pretty faces.
I know.
Yeah.
I was going to show what I got yesterday, but it's not got a bit. What if I have some villains on it? Yeah, they got some villains on it. It's cool. All right.
And most covers have a villain, you think.
You would think, but it was
Well,
kind of tricky for us to find stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it
everybody.
was. We were talking about that before. That was really because I thought it would be easy, villains covers.
Yeah.
I was like, woo. But then as soon as I started, I'm like, holy crap!
Yeah.
There are no
Yeah,
real
there's-
just villain covers,
They fight each other more often than they fight villains, apparently.
Exactly.
That's a good point.
I was going to grab one of the. I think it's Hulk 190 something where he's fighting Thor, and I'm like, well, who the hell's the villain in that one? I don't know.
Who's the real jerk in that fight? Both of them.
That guy. Oh, there's Will.
Hey, well,
How you doing, Will?
Good. I picked up a Jonah Hex the other day, but it's upstairs. It's the one.
Nice.
It's
Yeah,
the-
after you told me to get one for you from Robert there.
It's the one where what is it?
The one with the horse?
Yeah, the horse looking at the woman's.
The one with the guy with that gun.
Yeah.
Where's Matt's pile? It should be right here.
Yeah, dude, no, it's hilarious. It's the best cover ever.
That's mine. Put it back.
Good.
Ian, Becca, how you guys doing?
Hey, Ian,
Ian, good to see you.
Hey, everybody.
We're having a good one. Hope you're having a good evening too.
I'm just pissed. I work all day tomorrow, but I'm here. So
It's not hard when you find some. I just go. If you need to find a villain book, just go grab a Batman book. I guarantee you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's the first thing that popped in my head. There's Joker everywhere.
And
not
Spider-Man
everywhere.
is one that can always.
Unfortunately, I don't have hardly any Batman comics.
Yeah, you're not going to get any from me either. Sorry, Kevin. I PC.
All right, let's get this going here.
What, Will?
I said, good luck trying to get Batman from me.
I'm not a Batman collector.
Rob, you ready? You got some here?
Oh,
Oh,
StreamYard
there goes
collectors.
StreamYard again.
StreamYard doing StreamYard thing, right?
You're good.
I don't know what to hit here to get everybody.
It's not that you're doing. It's been doing it to everybody I know.
Oh,
All right. Are we good?
yeah, we're good.
I can only see myself.
Yeah, we'll just do it. It's not letting me do.
All right. All right. So we got World's Finest 3, number 1. And I was like, well, that's not a villain cover. But then I saw the back.
Oh, there we go.
Well, she's almost not even a villain now. The way they write her.
Yeah, well, I mean, nowadays nobody's a villain, right? They all have issues.
Yeah, everybody thinks, yes.
And then I thought that, the villain's not really on the cover, but this one was cool. I mean, what other villain has a ship that is his head,
That still counts, brother. That still counts.
Yeah, it counts.
And then I came across this showcase presents the 7 Soldiers of Victory because they're, got a whole lineup of villains on that one. So got Sinestro and Solomon Grundy and Catwoman and Lex Luthor and Kronos, Felix Faust, Dr. Light, Black Manta. I don't know who that guy is. There's a green guy there in front of Dr. Light. I don't know who that is.
Some green dude.
Nice.
The green dude.
The green guy.
And then I didn't. I don't know who that is, but I thought that's a cool cover. I'm gonna show it.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Boogeyman. What's called? Shadow.
I got some
Yes.
bad guys ones that I'll throw in the mix with what I got.
And again, Magneto is like, sometimes he's good, sometimes he's not.
So
Depends. But he showed up a couple times and stuff I was looking through.
There you go.
And I kind of found an awesome Craven cover.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Very sorry, Kazar. It's a wraparound, but just, Kazar's on, or Craven's on the front. That's awesome. And then this one, another one, is like it's the Batman Returns adaptation. With,
Oh,
no villains until you turn it around.
ooh, that's cool.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
I have a Michelle Pfeiffer art germ cover. That's gorgeous.
Don't offer anything.
You got the 3D-ish lenticular Doomsday, number 1. Batman, Superman, whatever.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. The Batman Who Laughs. I don't know if that's considered a villain or not.
Oh, he is.
It is in my book.
He's a total dick.
He's a pretty bad guy.
And who can forget Camistro?
Very cool.
And you got Joker and Luthor teaming up.
Nice.
Got a few bad guys here, I guess. I guess I should have said that.
Cheetah.
Cheetah.
Do I have any bad guy covers on this? Yes.
And there's an issue of Thunder Agents. I don't know. I should know the name of that lady, and I don't know.
Crap.
The silver lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, Silver Lady, Silver one.
Silver lady.
And then I cheated because I hit a little run of Superior Foes of Spider-Man. So it was like, oh, villain covers.
Perfect. Perfect.
Library says that her name is Iron Maiden.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it is.
I thought his name was Rick Dickinson.
And
Yeah.
I saw this one and just immediately burst.
That's
into
hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
And then I like this one because they're in a claw machine.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then ran across a Mystique cover.
Nice.
Yeah, they always had good covers for those that series. I remember correctly.
And then I hit a pocket of Carnage.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Carnage.
It's French.
Carnage. Yeah.
Is it Carnage?
That's sick.
And that one just went on the floor.
Oh, these are all great ones.
And I think this is the only Batman I have in the lot, but it had a whole bunch of villains on it. So
Oh,
grab
yeah.
that one.
Nice.
And other than like Juggernaut and Prime, I don't know who these guys are, but they look like they were probably bad guys.
Yeah.
You look like they're up to no good.
They look pretty
And
good.
Joker.
Oh,
Well, there's no doubt he's a bad guy.
And then I was like, well, what the heck? That's a villain, right?
yeah, it is.
I found even more.
And one of the evilest villains I can think of, Cruella DeVille.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, she's
nice.
pretty mean. I don't like her.
I knew you were gonna hit hard with the funny books.
I was like, what can I show for villains for funny books? And then I came across this, and just thought it was one of the coolest covers I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Is that Aircel? That looks like Aircel.
Yeah, it's Aircell. It's Adventure Comics, but it's the same
I've
thing.
never saw that one before.
Bad Axe. And then I came across this one, which, not really a villain cover, but seemed appropriate to show.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to
That'll
be
be
the
in
bad
the
guy.
auction tomorrow, by the way.
What?
You heard it, folks. You heard it.
Is that Doomsday Clock Joker going to be in the auction tomorrow? Or the
This whole pile actually is going to be in the auction.
Nice.
Because I'm not going to go put them back to wherever I
Oh,
found them.
sorry, Joe. I already bought it.
No.
Sorry.
And then
No, Will. No.
I forget who it was, but somebody asked me recently in an email a few weeks ago about double covers. And I told him I had one. I didn't know where it was. It was in all the upcoming books somewhere. So this is Tarzan number 6 from Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're rich now, bro.
So that was my stack. That's all I could find after going through like 3 long boxes. Those are the villain covers that were in those 3 long boxes.
Oh, was tonight's theme villain covers?
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Wait, tonight's theme is villain.
Yeah,
I'll be
but
back.
that's okay. That's okay. We
No,
have,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
if I get another turn, I'd have more books that I got in this week.
So
But
the theme tonight
They won't be
for
villain
the
covers.
show is villains.
Yes.
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 Okay, I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Woo!
That's just what a villain would say. No.
Yeah.
Lay off the caramel, man.
That's what they always say when I go to a business. Be back in 5 minutes. That's
Under
easy.
the hills.
Unto
The hills.
I can't sing like that.
For your life.
So anyway, yeah, it ended up being a pretty cool assortment of books, without going to the obvious.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Mikey's comic readers up.
Yeah, baby. Here we go.
Johnny,
Yeah,
Cash
I'm gonna go
Live.
the oddball route. I'm gonna start off with some Captain Carrot and the Zoo Crew, and they're battling a 50-foot frog.
Hate those
There
50-foot
you go.
frogs.
Frogzilla.
50-foot frogs. And then we've got also Captain Carrot and the Zoo Crew battling Pig Iron. So we got the Iron Maiden theme going here.
Yes.
And Armadillo.
Yes.
Don't forget Armadillo. Yeah.
I thought Pig Iron was a good guy.
Is he a good guy? Well, hell.
Yeah,
Well, he's
a
beating
member
up
of the
Captain.
thing. Although I can't tell you if he started out that way or not.
Oh, well, you know what? They must have a difference of opinion. Look at there. All right.
Or maybe the
Well, this is
armadillo was
definitely a
Captain
villain. They're battling Balzar the Barbarian. So for all you
Oh, I haven't seen
barbarian
that one.
heads out there.
Mike, I'm gonna try something here real quick.
My new favorite barbarian
There you
right there.
Didn't work.
This is my all dark cover. Oh,
The black hole.
all right. Who's the villain in this one?
The tire.
The
Yes.
Whoever's driving the tire.
Yes, it's during that bad tire recall. So they're battling-
And you know what's funny about that is they like in the old Blackhawk they had that war wheel.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's actually kind of based on.
Well, look,
another comic.
Reaching Tire is. And then we're gonna go with a all-time classic, Big Bad Wolf.
Oh yeah, there's a villain.
Yeah. All right. And we got some Black Panther for you. I said to myself, try to find covers with all villains, or if the hero's in some kind of pearl, they're in trouble. So there you go. Boom. There's Black Panther. Here's a nice one. The big serpent. And that's Black Panther Jungle Action 14.
I like the jungle action.
Yeah. There's Black Panther number 6. All those villains surrounding him. And then the villain, this one, Jungle Action number 18. You've got Black Panther in a predicament. Madam Slay. When's the last time you saw Madam Slay? And we got some Challengers of the Unknown, number 80. Sorry for the glare. The Thing That Came Out of the Sea. There's another Challengers where the villains are lurking there, waiting for the Challengers. Maybe we can make that out. Sorry about that glare.
So it's like a lurking in the doorway cover, like.
There you go. And something I've never shown on anything, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. There's a big old monster there. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, Cyclops.
Oh, that's cool.
And then here we have our hero tied and bound and gagged. And we got some mystery in space where you're always going to find a bad guy on the cover. Coming at that poor kid. Some more monsters.
That's cool. I like that cover.
This one's cool too. All these little gremlins.
Mm-hmm.
And a big old monster on this one. 5 shockers to shock you. Then we got some Sonya. Red Sonya. There you go, Higgy Pop.
Okay, I got that.
Madeline
number
and
is that?
Gabe. This is
So
number 6.
how did you guys know the theme before the show? Just asking.
I didn't.
Hey, Joe.
All right, well,
Next
Yeah,
time,
Joe.
message us what the theme is.
Red Sonia, number 2.
number 2.
Well, if you would have watched my last video, you would have known.
Yeah. William, do your homework, William.
I have a big stack of villain books after him, Mike.
All right, he's ready.
You said you're after mine.
And here she is.
I'm just
She
kidding.
seems to be in charge, but
Nice.
she's surrounded.
Yes, sir.
This is number 11. And here's a Cthulhu-like character. Well, it kind of looks like him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Cthulhu.
Then we've got some demon.
Excellent.
Yes,
Oh, that's
Weird
fun.
Lore Tales. I had to throw that one in there, man. I still got.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one before.
And somebody remind me, what's this little guy's name? That's he's the main one. It's the
Is that
little
the
boy.
little witch boy thing?
Yeah.
Like Clarion or something like that?
Clarion.
Yeah.
Clarion, the witch boy.
Now, y'all tell me, okay? I haven't read this far into this one.
Which one's the bad guy?
Yeah, which one is the bad guy?
The
Is it
one
bad?
holding the bomb.
I almost picked out Lobo, but I'm like, but is Lobo really the bad guy in a Lobo
Yeah.
comic book?
I mean, he can be for the right price, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's
That's
Zoltar from Battle of the Planets. Here's another one. Battle of the Planets. And I'll end with this one. 4-issue series, Mephisto versus the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
What?
There, cover.
Cool.
Mephisto versus the X Factor.
What? I need those. I want those. Not yours. But
No, but I think I got though. And Mephisto versus the X-Men.
oh.
And then finally, Mephisto versus the Avengers. He's taking them all on.
That is awesome.
There you go, gents.
So wasn't
Nice.
thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
Wasn't did Peter remember the Ghost Rider movie, the first one, the Nicolas Cage? Did Peter Fonda play Mephisto in that? Do you guys
Yes.
remember?
Yeah,
He did, didn't he? That was awesome.
that was great.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that too until you said that. I'm like, that's right, he damn sure did, didn't he?
You know, that first
That was not a bad movie at all.
no,
No,
It's
that was a
very
good movie.
good. Sam
watched that
Elliott is the old.
Yeah. It's
Hey,
the
I'm
old
back.
Rider.
You got Eva Mendes in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the worst part of the
That's how
movie.
many villains
Right.
I have.
See, I didn't find but like 7 or 8. So let me go first.
Okay.
He can wait.
Oh, what the? Kevin's up, I guess.
Tim's like,
Bring it back
Get
to
him
me.
out.
Back.
There we go. Well, I started out with one that everybody has seen.
can't see it.
I know. I'm
Great.
building up to it, Will.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
God, I'm such an impatient little.
Anyhow,
Beautiful.
Yes.
Ooh,
it's a
E,
classic.
color cover.
I
Yeah, I
don't
got that. I got
even
that same
have-
exact hardcover. I love that book.
I've
Yeah.
never.
Excellent.
I've
book.
never. That's a comic I've been looking
Great
for years.
That is a
One of my
great.
favorites.
Yeah.
One of those everybody that reads comics, well, that's interested in Batman anyway, should better have read.
I need to get that.
Introduction
badly.
by Tim Sale too. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Classic.
beautiful.
Brian Boland.
Neil Gaiman. I forgot
And
Gaiman did
then
that.
whatever happened to the Cape Crusader.
That's a great book,
That's
man.
pretty cool with the Penguin, Joker, Two-Face, and
Right.
Catwoman all behind them in the opening scene. Yeah, it's a wild story. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites, but it's a wild,
That's cool.
unique, and a unique Batman story.
That's dope, though.
And I like this one. You know, you got the Wicked Witch of the West
Oh wow.
has got them
Nice.
all trapped in the ball.
Scooby Doo's with them. And Shaggy.
Scooby,
Yeah, it's a
Shaggy,
multiverse
Tom.
one.
Bugs Bunny.
yeah,
Tom and-
Bugs, and then all the what do you call them? The three
Holy Trinity or the
Holy Trinity.
comic book Trinity. I
Well,
mean,
You got to throw in
not the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Harley.
Harley Quinn. Yeah.
Oh, look
And
at
then to
that.
expand on that theme,
That is
That is
beautiful.
That's
That's-
what
awesome.
a bear.
Joker and Daffy.
Yeah.
They
Two
crossed off
absolute-
Bats and Bunny. That's funny.
Yeah. Bats, Bunny, Joker, and Daffy. Yeah, those were pretty cool. I liked all those little things. And this is a variant. I had to get that one in the straight jackets. That's just too much.
Yo.
Baron Tarzan.
Baron Karza,
Yeah.
one of my favorite toys when I was a kid.
Yes, yes.
Wish I still had that thing.
Yeah, it'd be worth a couple bucks.
Yeah. And the living volcano, just because I think that's so cool. The
Yeah.
living volcano just burning, melting his armor. Looks like he's in trouble.
Tony's in deep doo doo.
And so does the damsel in distress back there.
Yep.
Does that make it a bondage cover?
Yes.
Yes.
it does.
So is that Bobby Morse? Because I can't think of anybody else that would be.
I don't know. You'd have to look CLZ up on that one. You're invincible, no longer Avenger.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. The
The
glove.
Hulk and the Glob. You gotta love the Glob.
I love that Hulk, like 102, 101, 102, or up until like 130. He's just running around, getting in all these fights with all these weird.
Weird, yeah, right.
I
Like
love it.
they're
What makes
trying
you,
out all these different ideas or something.
That's what I like about the new Incredible Hulk run that Nick Klein. He does that every week. He's fighting another monster.
I mean,
Yeah.
is this an early Man Thing? I don't know if Man Thing came out before or after this. I think it came
It
out.
was before Man Thing, so maybe,
Was it
yeah.
prototype Man Thing?
But a lot of those characters would be their first and last appearance.
Yeah, for sure. Like this guy. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no other Glob. The Glob.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the
The Bob.
Dinobot or Dino Doom.
Dinosaur.
I got one like
Doombot.
that coming up. Because I love dinosaurs anyway. So he's
Oh
able to-
yeah, you
Dinosaur.
crossed over dinosaurs with Doctor Doom.
Yep.
Too cool. And finish it off. Whole bunch
Nice.
of them on Damage Incorporated. You got the Red Skull, Doctor Doom, Loki. What is that? Mastermind.
Yeah.
Oh God, what's his name? I can't
The
remember.
leader. The leader.
The leader, yeah.
The leader.
Modok.
That's it.
And then you
Leader.
got then you
Modok.
got
Red
Modok.
Skull.
Modok, Green Goblin, and
Mephisto.
Mephisto.
Is that
Yeah,
Azazel?
Loki was there
Bunch
too.
of them on that one.
Is that Azazel? No, it's not Azazel.
Huh?
I was thinking it's Azazel.
I think it's Mephisto.
I think it's Mephisto.
Yeah. Because he's got the fangs. Supervillains need help, and supervillains need help.
Yeah, they do.
I
Very nice.
didn't
character.
think they cared too much when the stuff they got destroyed. That was the heroes.
Well, I mean, Doom probably does if it happened in Latveria, but that's about it.
Okay, yeah, that's true. He's got to
Yeah.
keep Latveria standing. Got that Latverian insurance company.
Right.
Echo.
Overtime.
Oh,
Some Captain Carrot.
Yeah, Captain Carrot.
Okay, good old Captain Kirk.
Show some stuff library put into the chat here. Black Panther is one of the most killer. Yes.
I gotta get some jungle action.
And then we got some, Barry Karza.
Garza.
Were the Micronauts diecast or something?
No, they had metal balls with magnets. That's how
Yep.
they fit together.
Oh,
There,
okay.
the actual bodies were plastic.
Okay, Will, you're up.
There's
They were heavy duty though. Yeah, they were solid.
Yeah.
God,
Unlike today's toys, wasn't
big
nothing
stack of
hollow.
villains.
Yeah,
I
they
think
were.
that I want to say this is Craven. Kill me if it's not, but
Yeah.
yes, that is.
Yeah,
That's a cool cover, man.
I
That's
was
awesome.
gifted this. Yeah, I picked this one up this week.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
Have you been
Deathstroke.
reading that, Will? Have
No,
you been reading
I
it?
didn't read the first issue, but I bet
Oh.
it's really good.
I did. I'm enjoying it. I haven't read
Deathstroke
the
Yeah.
second one. Man.
with Wonder
Oh.
Woman.
Nice.
Hobgoblins, Last Stand.
Hobgoblin.
Nice.
Harley
Bebop.
Quinn #0.
Aw, Puddin'.
I have a few other Harleys, but I wanted to get the cool ones. I'm Juggernaut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of the heroes. I don't have any. Well, I tell you, like I got the Vulture. I didn't think about my Alex Ross Vulture. I didn't get through the Spider-Man.
Free Comic Book Day. Lord Megatron.
Nice.
That is cool, man.
Darth Vader. Free
Beautiful.
Comic Book Day.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah.
I got that one.
This is my
Okay.
LCS is actually #1 of Marvel. Their variant. It's called Rebel Based Comics and Toys. It's actually their cover. And I'm like, okay, that is definitely Empire Strikes Back vibes. This is
Oh,
their version of the
nice.
cover.
Rebel Based Comics. Do they have an eBay store?
Yes.
I think I've got something on my watch list from them. I'll have to look and see if they're in Charlotte.
Yeah, if it's in Charlotte, let me know what it is. Maybe I'll pick it up for you.
I was going to say because I seem to recall the postage being pretty high.
Let me know, Kev. Speak softly, carry a lightsaber.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Sandman.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
That is cool, man. Look at that.
My friend's
And
dad
man,
gave me
fighting
that. My
Fantastic
dad's
Four and
friend.
stuff. Spider-Man. That's cool.
JLA #168, The Heroes and the Villains.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Dang it, Will.
That's a good one.
Pulling out some killers, brother.
X-Men, Uncanny X-Men 274, Savage Land.
Magneto.
The newer Savage Land with Magneto in the back.
Yeah.
Oh.
But is he really a bad guy in the story? No.
No,
Not
he actually tries to help, which is funny.
Yeah.
Batman Annual 11. This is from Batman Villains in Love, and you see Penguin, and then I don't even know who those two are.
That's
That's
Clayface.
Poison Ivy,
Clayface.
but
Yeah.
I don't know what Clayface.
Clayface.
Yep. That's the third Clayface.
There's been several Clayfaces over the years.
Yeah.
Of course, iconic.
Breaking of the Batman.
There you go.
Brainiac.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Very
Brainiac.
cool.
Most of
That's a rare Detective Comics appearance for Brainiac.
706, fighting the henchwomen of the what's his name? Riddler.
Riddler.
I want to know more about the henchwomen. I know that.
I do too.
And
Two-Face.
I think Matthew's getting better.
755.
Oh, that's a cool one, too.
Yeah.
This
Black
is
and
a
white.
better
Face.
This is a better Two-Face.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
cool too.
that's pretty sick.
And I say the
That
best two.
Tim Sale.
I believe so.
Yeah, it looks like Tim Sale cover.
No, Cell didn't work on this one.
Oh, geez.
Okay.
450. This is Wolfman, Aparo, and DiCarlo. Batman 450.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
like
classic.
I need that one. I got 451, but
yeah.
Pretty one.
Speak up, 451.
There it
I
is.
like that one.
Everybody
I
likes
like
that one.
And that's all I got.
Very good, man. Shoot.
Sweet, Will.
Brother
Thanks,
Willie.
All right.
I
Really
think we
clutch.
should do a cover theme every week. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
That's kind of what the plan is, just kind of give us some
Structure.
structure.
Yeah.
Good word. Can't think. Word bad. Word's bad.
I think me work. What?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fun going through your books. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
yeah.
just had fun looking for those ones real quick. I was like, yeah, let me check that out.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
passed
yeah.
over a bunch just because it's like, how many Harley Quinns can you show? And
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to pass on a few.
All right,
Well,
man.
she's not even a bad guy anymore, I mean, so.
and that too. It's like, oh, is she
Well,
even really
I'm gonna
counted as a
I'm gonna be a
villain?
little unconventional. I'm gonna show you what I got yesterday, although there are villains in a lot of them. And I got,
There you go.
if I could show you before I start, I got a new comic book box.
Nice.
Oh, let's go. Hey.
Bring it back,
Really
brother.
sharp look, man.
I was gonna say, I was like such a.
Come on now.
I know it's heavy, but you got to hold it a second. Okay, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
really
cool.
cool, dude.
That is nice, man.
Sam and Steve.
So I immediately put all my Captain America comics in it. It's got that on the.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
Very cool.
All right. Well, so I got this. They had these free, so I got that Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got some good stories in that, man.
I pick those up every time they come out. Yeah.
I don't. I need to. I haven't for some reason.
All right. Now
They're
this is
free.
I
this is a
know.
villain comic, and like when I did a new comic book, they showed with comic veteran. He shows what you got. Everybody had this issue, but they didn't get this. Nobody had this one.
Oh wow!
Ooh,
I've
wow.
never seen that one.
I haven't
Huh.
either.
Is that a ratio?
I guess so. I got it yesterday in Lexington, Kentucky.
Wow.
But they had. I said that's the one I want. I was going to say, you got One World Under Doom issue 2. He says yeah, and that's the one he grabbed. I said I'll take that one. And I got Jenny
yeah.
Prison doing a Big Barda.
Big Barda.
Now I have to sort my comics again later.
Starfire.
That was pretty, man.
Did like a lot of Women's Day, International Women's Day or whatever.
Yeah.
I got World Rivals number 17.
There's a Wonder Woman one coming out this week.
Ultimate X-Men number 13. Peach. And Kevin got this, and I said, I saw it while I was up there. I said, I saw Kevin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It
man.
looks so cool. The yellow and green really, that full works
Yeah,
with it.
it's just
So,
Yeah.
popped on there.
First issue with John Constantine.
Yep.
And I'll have some villains later, show you later. But I got these G.I. Joes yesterday. We got, and this has got bad guys all over them.
Oh,
yeah.
Cobra Command,
That's a good issue, too. Remember that.
G.I. Joe 2. They had a sale going on. G.I. Joe 30, got the Dreadnoughts, cutting up a Sky Striker. And we got G.I. Joe 55. So I guess I do have to see him a little bit.
I'm gonna text you something real quick.
G.I. Joe 57. We got Destro with the Flint and Lady J. G.I. Joe 66. They're trying to bust Quick Kick and Stalker and what's his name? Well, they're trying to break them out of the POW camp. This is a part of the Battle of Cobra Island. G.I. Joe 74.
Oh, my favorite story in the comics, man.
And this is the second silent issue they did for G.I. Joe. And this was a Storm Shadow silent issue.
Man. Give me itching for some G.I. Joe, man.
I know.
I got two that I already had. You know how it is. Sometimes you don't bring a list. I ended up buying two I already had. So that one, these probably be in my claim sale next time. This is the one where they his son tries to kill him. And
They're sweet,
man,
man.
I don't know if she's bad, but she can be a bad girl around me any day. I got. I thought I'd show that. All right.
Boo,
Okay,
bad
I-
joke. Boo. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
I see that comic. He was
What you
working.
said, so it don't really matter. I got. You want me to show you the villain ones I got now, or is it you want me to wait?
Yeah, go ahead.
unless you want to wait, it's up to you, man.
I don't. I want to go one round anyway.
Ooh.
You know, I love Carnage covers. I've never noticed it before. They're just awesome, aren't they?
Yeah, these are both wraparound covers by Ramos, I think. And then we're going to talk about bad guys. You know, the guy that killed Superman.
Oh yeah.
First full appearance.
Oh wow.
This is their first full battle. That's a cool
Nice.
cover.
Yeah, it is.
The first appearance of Bloodsport.
Nice.
And what villain showing villain covers? What would it be complete if I didn't show you Red Skull?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Oh yeah.
Hope we don't mess up that kitty cat.
Nope.
And then she's been a bad kitty.
Woo.
Yeah, I didn't show up my Catwoman. I don't know why.
I don't know if she's even a bad guy or girl, but
Mm,
now we got some classic Batman bad guys though. Mysterio,
Nice.
Nice.
Todd McFarlane. These are all Todd McFarlane. The Green Goblin.
Oh, I love that cover.
Yeah, that's a great cover.
The Lizard.
That too.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man's in all of these covers like that. Like Spider-Man's in real peril. He's got blood coming out of his mouth.
Yep.
Like he's about to meet his fate. And we got Scorpion
Yep.
Dang.
whipping that tail around. And then we got Sabretooth.
Nice.
All top.
I've always liked Sabretooth.
Red Skull.
Oh, that is a nice one.
That's a cool one.
That
You
is
got,
a beautiful
Man.
cover.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then, like, well, Will, I got a couple he had, but I'll show him anyway.
That's okay, bro.
Yeah.
You can show that cover all day, man. I love that cover.
Yeah.
Check it out.
I let one of my brothers borrow that whole series 20 years ago.
Need that.
Oh, that's cool.
Have you got
Whoever
it?
the
Back?
artist was that drew Catwoman back then, I'll give you a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Who was it? Let's see. There's his name there. I can't read it. Kelly something.
Kelly
And
Frisk.
Killer Croc.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay, that's what I
Is
have.
that when Dick Grayson was Batman? The Prodigal one? I think it was. Wasn't it?
I think he may have. I don't know. He's been Batman a couple of times. I know that. Fill in for him. That was right after Azrael got in trouble for being Batman.
Yep. Yeah.
Mm.
And now I got to put all this stuff back because I'm crazy.
Did you have any more, Matt? Was that it, Matt?
Organized. I like Will. I had it all organized.
Hey, I got something I videotaped at Walmart earlier, just a few seconds of a clip
Okay.
of something I had never seen before. And since we were kind of on the topic of him, check this out.
Here you go.
Hey, Kevin, remember to message
You'll have to
me
pull it
about
up.
the thing for Rebel.
I shared it. There you
Check
go.
it out. Todd McFarlane.
What?
McFarlane Toys. John Constantine.
Did you get it?
I'm not sure why
I
the
didn't
Black
have
Adam
25
comic,
bucks.
I just,
I get it
I guess
today.
Constantine
Spent
in
too
it.
much on Pokemon cards.
Do you think you would pick it up?
That's
Oh, I'm
cool.
gonna try to get that for sure. That's cool.
Man,
That is
I don't
wild.
have
Are you
25
gonna try to
Eight
get it
punchers,
tomorrow or
yeah.
soon?
With the Black Adam comic, I guess
Is
because it
that
has one.
Constantine like
Let's see
Swamp Thing
here.
Constantine?
Yeah,
So you're gonna get that for sure.
I'm gonna try. Unless they sell out before I come up with 25 bucks to spare for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Walmart
Kevin,
here.
if they
I need
sell
that.
out, tell me, text me like on my phone.
G.I. Joe
I'll
toys.
pick
Hey,
you
I'm
up
gonna
one.
check some. I'm gonna check some like Amazon and stuff. See if I can find it a little cheaper than Walmart.
The Walmart that
I'd never seen that one.
Would you unbox it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Got to unbox.
Hell, I want to see what the comic is. I mean, it's Black Adam. It's an exclusive Black Adam comic with Constantine in it. Does that mean it's exclusive as in that's the only way to get that comic? Is that story?
For now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Till they show up in the Walmart packs.
Yeah,
I heard
they
about
decide
the
where they're
page,
gonna put it.
but I never got one.
Dude, I want to swag the shirt.
I know, isn't this awesome?
Right?
Yes.
Sure
I'm gonna have to
he'll
hit
help
him
you out
up.
with
I'll
that.
be like, hey, bro, hook
That's
up
a nice
bro
shirt.
up.
And it's on the back. I don't know.
I
That
don't
was
even
good.
have any stickers.
It's what you're snacking on.
What you snacking on?
Nice.
Yeah, I was saying I had that. My last video I made, I did the unboxing of the contest I won, and I didn't even know the comics, and there were some sweet comics in that too.
Yes. Very nice comics.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try it like this, but because I don't know why it's not letting me. Well, Rob's on the StreamYard, but I don't know why it's not letting me do this like anybody else. But. Okay, so this is the. You're gonna talk villain covers. This is probably one of the greatest ones ever. Price is number 9.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Like all of them.
Oh wow.
It's got all of them on there.
They all smushed in for one photo.
Yeah.
That's the magic of George Perez right there. He was good at
Oh,
it.
dude,
Proud.
I love his. I
Proud.
love his Joker. His Joker is just the best.
I think he drew the best Wonder Woman too.
Oh, definitely. So we had that. Of course, you can't have villains, and you got to have some Tomb of Dracula.
Oh,
Of course.
Superman
Nice.
and Human Dracula. Oh no, that ain't Superman. It's Dracula.
it's Super Dracula.
Super Dracula. Yeah, they.
That is nice.
This is a good issue too. It's him and Harker, kind of finally down to the end, and Dracula throws a little. Well, if you let me die, then this girl's gonna die too. So it's like, what? Dracula, quit being a dick. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
That's what he does.
And of course, you can't have villains without. We've all showed some of this. Dude.
Vader.
Oh man, I've never seen that one.
Yeah, I like this. That's a
That's
cool
a
cover.
cool cover. I like. I love those old Marvel Star Wars comics.
It looks
Oh,
like
me too.
it looks like he's playing with his action figures.
Let me look.
Yeah.
Go back.
He is.
He's like, I will fight you again. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I found the video of Will Wheaton telling that story about
What-
being a kid at Kmart trying to decide what Star Wars figure to buy before Mom made him leave. Came
Oh,
to collect
damn.
them. Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah, we all. Yeah, Kmart was the place to go for that.
Yeah, it's called Blue Light Special. Is the name of the story.
Okay.
Morbius.
Ooh.
The living
Yes.
vampire.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah.
We need some Morbius in our lives, you know.
Mhm.
And this isn't really. I can't find when Jaws came out. Most of the covers that came out that May or June of that year all had a shark in them.
Yeah.
I have a Superman comic with the shark when he's fighting a shark, you know, like a space shark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's hilarious.
But here's a Nightcrawler with the
Oh, with the Jaws homage.
yeah.
I've never seen that one.
I didn't
Wow.
know that was a. Yeah,
Yeah, this is from the.
I thought you were going to show the Spidey.
No, I don't.
I'd love to have that.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, you find a lot of kind of some shark covers, you know. Then we got Hulk versus the Gremlin.
Cool.
He's not just the Incredible Hulk, guys. He's the Incredible Hulk Unchained.
Unchained. We going some Van Halen.
Right?
Oh. Okay, so you brought something up here. Am I a horrible person if I like Van Hagar more than I like Van Halen?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
brother.
no, you're not.
Sorry, man. That's
Oh,
no,
man.
That's fighting words.
Sammy Hagar can sing circles around David Lee Roth.
All right.
Well,
Well,
I
if you-
just
David Lee Roth's a better front man.
Well, of course he is. He's one of the greatest
No,
frontmen
I know
ever.
he got more charisma.
The
But I
thing is,
just like the music that they like 5150,
Yeah.
OU 812. There's some great crap shit on those records, you guys.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
music.
compared to the hard rocking first 4 albums, it ain't shit though.
I
Well,
know.
I'll just
It's
say
Def
it
Leppard
de-
crap. I mean,
the
it's
mood,
hair
it's,
metal.
it's the mood you're in is gonna
Exactly.
hit you just right.
That's
Yeah.
I was like in when Van Hagar came out.
Yeah.
I was like in 7th grade. But like,
See, that's the difference too. See, I was a senior in high school
oh yeah,
when
see,
1984 came out, and I went to go see them in 1984, and it was to this day one of the greatest shows I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Most entertaining.
Well, I was 8
Kick-ass
years old when they broke up.
concert.
But even
2
in
years later, I went to go see 5150 tour. Bachman Turner Overdrive opened, and I thank God because they made it worth the money I paid because I walked out.
really?
oh, wow.
Yeah, I was so disappointed in the guitar duel. It was like, dude, Eddie by himself is better than both of them combined trying to play right now.
Mm.
I don't know. Just
I was only 8 years old when David Lee Roth left the group.
I had to throw that out there.
But no, I mean, it's all a matter of taste when you grew up and what you like.
Yeah, exactly. That is. That's the way. It,
Yeah, nothing more to it than that.
But I got a question though. Why did David Lee Roth he leaves Van Halen and his great idea was just to do covers of Beach Boy songs for some damn reason?
Well, shit, what are you talking about?
It's called
Two albums with Billy Sheehan and Steve Vai, Skyscraper.
Matt. It's called Cocaine.
Yankee Rose. Good stuff.
No, I'm talking about his first
It's
single.
called Cocaine, man.
California Girls.
California Girls. That was his. That's MTV era. You have to understand the MTV influence to understand that.
Yep.
And I agree with
And
Joe.
a lot of other shit that came out in the early
Cocaine.
80s.
And cocaine. And cocaine. It was out in the 80s.
The Doom. Lots of. It's like in the Chappelle show. Cocaine's a powerful drug.
That was a great show. One of the funniest shows ever.
It really was.
Yeah.
So he went.
Oh man, the crackhead.
Oh yeah. What
Yeah,
was his name?
Peanut butter.
I'm trying to remember. What
Crack-
was it?
Crack tastes like it sounds. Delicious.
Like when he was on Fear Factor.
I
Remember
got
that?
some more of that. Some more of them.
He had to
We
go.
got some bullseye there.
He had that
Yeah.
peanut butter sandwich. He's sprinkling crack on it. He goes, ooh, a peanut butter and crack sandwich.
Yep.
He gives the talk to the school, and the
Yeah.
kids are all writing down the stuff to where to get the where to
He
get.
goes, everybody knows where you get the best stuff.
I like this cover here. This is pretty good.
That's pretty dope.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dark of
Dark Ring.
And of course, we can't have covers without the Sparrow, you know.
Oh yeah.
Very cool. And another chess theme.
Yeah.
Right.
They used to do a lot.
They're
like
playing Hero Clicks.
They
Yeah.
are. They're playing Hero Click.
My
Here's an
favorite
older,
chess.
This is Justice League number 61. Justice League of America. But I like that because it's got their,
Yeah,
you know,
their nemesis.
their nemesis on there. Kind of rad.
Mongo just a pawn in the game of life. That's my favorite chess code.
True.
We know
Did you know that is the only line? So they got Richard Pryor to write that to make the Warner Brothers say it's okay to do it. The only thing that Richard Pryor wrote was Mongo's lines.
Oh wow! So he got writing credit.
You think it has something to do with where Choo Choo go?
Choo Choo go.
He was supposed to play He was supposed to be the star.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let him on the set.
Studio said no.
Mongo straight.
Mongo
There's a
left
Crime
too.
Syndicate, one of my favorites of the back in the day.
Nice.
And this is paying homage to the man, the myth, the legend,
There you go.
Gene Hackman, Lex Luthor,
Lex.
the greatest criminal mind of our age.
Otis.
Otisburg. Otisburg. All right, here's some Star Wars. Thrawn, one of my favorite villains of all time.
He's
Right
a good
there.
bad guy.
He's like the only dude in the books or anything that's ever like just kind of stared down Darth Vader. He's like, go ahead, buddy. Use your force. I don't care.
I don't think he wants that smoke.
And of course, number 2 here, the 70s Joker.
Sweet.
I like that when he's just throwing to the cards and
Yeah, that series had some really great covers on it.
Yes.
I'm always on the lookout for those.
The ultimate maniacal killer.
Yeah. Then, of course, you need to have this is the second series of superpowers.
Yep.
That's Kirby,
Reeds
right?
and Dark Side.
Yes. Jack
Kirby do that? Yeah.
Yep. It's all Jack Kirby.
Dark side.
The innards and the outards.
Yes. Then the first series, the one of here's the issue. You had that is my favorite Brainiac right there.
Yeah.
Got the Joker.
And that's
Now,
my
who-
favorite Lex.
Yeah, who? So I can't recall right now, but who's that war armor that he's got? Was that when did that first appear? Was that in the 80s or the late 70s?
Late
80s.
70s, I think.
I want to say 80s,
Was it for that
early
toy line?
80s.
Yeah, I
The
was thinking early 80s.
1920s.
What was it called? The War?
Just want to be against him.
Because it first appeared in
I
that
win.
anniversary issue. I think Action Comics like 544 or something like that.
Yeah. All right, I got one
See,
more
I
here.
told you guys I was right. It was the 1920s.
Issue 400. Got Man Bat there.
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
could
look
go
it
in my stack, Joe.
I like that one.
Yeah. Man Bat. I got the 2-issue series, but this is just kind of cool. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
All right. I'll save the rest for the next round here.
I have no more. Just heads up.
You good? Okay.
I did have some Harley Quinn, but that would take a little bit. If you want me to go up and get some, I can.
It's your call, man. It's your call.
Yeah.
You can just chill out too. It don't matter.
I'm here to chill.
You pulled
I
out
have
some
to
killer
put
beats,
this-
brother.
I have to reorganize these later anyway.
Okay, I found it. The original war suit that Lex Luthor wore was introduced in Action Comics issue 544 from
There
1983.
you go. That's
Okay.
what Rob
Robert
said.
Jones.
I told you it was 1920.
What you making,
Yeah, I know.
library?
1983.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you eating,
1983.
library? What are you eating?
What you snacking on?
You can't tell us that you started dinner and not tell us what you ate,
Yeah.
dude.
I know, right? That sounds. Oh, dude. I
Damn it.
just had a little snack right now, but I'm still so hungry.
My chair's falling apart.
Yeah, I'm hungry too.
My
Right.
arm
Uh-oh.
just went. Boom.
Rob, were you good? Okay.
Well, I have comics I got in this week. They're not villain covers. It just depends if you want me to show them or not.
I
I,
don't know.
I mean, I can show you some stuff, I guess, but
Bring it.
Okay.
I don't
Bring it.
have to.
Well, let's stay in line here. We'll go to Mike here real quick. I know you got some more, don't you, Mike?
Oh yeah. No, it was Rob's next.
Yeah, Rob.
Oh, Rob,
I
we're
don't
gonna,
have any
oh,
I want to see what I can
Rob,
possibly
thanks.
get.
okay, Rob, we're gonna throw you in there. Sorry. Wait,
All right.
wait. Let's let Kevin go. Wait. Will's going next. No, I'll go.
No,
Sorry,
no,
guys.
I'll go. No.
Okay.
All right, so I got
Okey-doke.
this box in this week. No villains. Well, I mean, there might be the occasional villain, but and these first 4 are going to go to Graphic Man.
Oh yeah.
Master Kung Fu 82, Number 108.
Oh, pretty.
Number 102. And number 55.
Oh, nice.
So those won't be showing up in a sale. Sorry, Mike.
What else you got? Let me see some westerns.
But I do have some other Master of Kung Fu's. There was quite a pile in this box. So we got number 56, and there's a villain.
Well, there's a villain right there.
Black
I
Ninja.
don't know why I didn't grab that one. I probably grabbed the villain covers before I got this box in. I just got it in like yesterday. Number 74. So maybe there's some villains. Number 81. I mean, I guess they're villains. I mean,
Mike
maybe
Zeck
they're
did a lot of.
bad if I don't know who they are.
Mike Zeck did a lot of those covers for that.
Yeah. Number 82, and he drew feet.
Oh, nice.
That would have been interesting to see him try to do Master of Kung Fu if he didn't draw feet. But
Rob Lockwood was hilarious.
I see another but villains, Robert.
Yeah, man.
number 89, I told you I got the box in afterwards.
No.
So we can prep for next week. What's next
Number
week?
99.
Don't know.
Death boat. Even the damn boat's a villain.
Defenders.
Oh, I need that. Nebulon.
Although I have a suggestion for a theme.
Conan the King, 49.
Yes.
What number?
Comic
Oh, shoot. Let me check.
What was it?
Comic books with animals on the cover.
I like it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Number
I'm
48.
down.
49, 48.
Joe, what do you think?
Number 46.
Are we gonna do it?
I'm hot, so I can't believe you.
That'd be so pushy.
Number 45.
Oh, getting close, getting close.
Superman, 363.
That's a nice one, though.
Superman.
Ready for you to say 44.
Tarzan Le Monster, Part 2.
Le Monstre.
Yeah, something like
fancy.
that.
That's pretty cool, man.
That's actually Tarzan number 12, but apparently they did like mini series within the series kind of thing, I guess. This is number 13, but it's like part 1 of
Ooh,
that.
that looks interesting. The modern
Modern
Prometheus.
Prometheus.
That looks very
Got
interesting.
2 of those.
That's some Frankenstein stuff right there.
Number 16, Tooth and Nail.
Wow.
Number 17, Tarzan versus the Moon Men.
I think I've got one of those.
And number 18, versus the Moon. I guess that's the Moon Men.
Yeah.
And number 19.
Really,
One of those
cool.
4-issue, 6-issue runs on those little stories.
Really great art.
This says 3 of 4.
Yeah.
And I have 1, 2, and 3. So I guess there's another one. Blue Beetle, number 2.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I guess there's all kinds of villains in here. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. The Madmen. Number 4, Dr.
Yeah,
Alchemy. Didn't
Yeah,
have
probably.
villains, yet Steal the Flashes.
I love these oddball villains, and I love them, dude.
Number 5, with the Question.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
And number 6.
Cool.
Number 7.
I
Holy.
definitely need to prepare for this future sale.
Number 8.
I've got that one.
You look like Daredevil.
Number 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Blue Beetle.
Number 10, Kronos.
Kronos, yeah. Cool.
Kronos was like a Atom villain. Is that right?
Hmm.
I thought he was a Batman villain. Or am I thinking of somebody else?
Mm,
Kronos.
you're probably thinking of the Clock King.
Number 11.
Yeah.
These are all very cool, man. God dang
I'm
it.
thinking of Calendar Man.
Oh, okay.
12.
Somebody like that. There's always
Yeah.
he's got a villain named after everything now.
So number 13.
Hmm.
Jeez, that's a good run of Blue Beetles.
Yes.
14.
Oh, I like that cover.
I need to go check my Blue Beetles after all this.
Number 15.
That's just
I love
looks
those
like fun.
issues. That first 20 issues of that Blue Beetle is so awesome.
16.
I read like 3 or 4, and I loved them all, man.
Number 17. I don't know who that guy is.
Jeez.
Anybody know who that is?
The hell if I know, but it looks cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to call him Blue Balls.
Whoa, hey,
Hold on now.
you set that up, didn't you, Robert? Didn't you?
I was looking at the cover earlier, and I was like, I don't know who that is. But there's an obvious joke there. I don't know.
He kind of looked like that. You remember that guy in the Young Bloods that wore the was it Wildcats, had that like little like hooded mask on? Kind of looked like him.
Number 22.
There's
I know,
Kronos.
I know it wasn't him though. I'm just saying it looked like it.
Blue Bulls.
And they had almost a complete set of the official Teen Titans Index.
Oh.
So number 1.
Oh.
Crack that open, Robert. Let me see what those look like on the inside, please. Since you got it on.
Yeah.
All the deets, all the info.
They're not as detailed as the Marvel ones were.
Yeah.
Um,
Blue
but
Balls.
they're still good. Number 2. Pop it on.
Look at the
Nice.
Wow.
cover. Mm.
You've got Aqualad on that one.
And they didn't have number 3, but here's number 4, which I'd never had before.
That's a cool cover.
And I noticed Scout was on the back.
Rick Hoberg did the cover. Scouts, because it was distributed by Eclipse.
Oh, okay. Scout is a bad mother. Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth.
Talking about Scout.
And
Yeah.
number 5, which was the last issue.
It's
Jericho.
In extreme need of an update because it only goes up to New Teen Titans number 16 for the second series. And then I've started picking up usually Dark Horse Presents if I can and nobody else is picking them up. But this one's got a weird cover, Dan and Larry.
Dan and Larry? What?
It's a wraparound.
You sold me on that title alone.
Cover reminds me of that first time I ever tried mushrooms. It's weird, man.
This is 129. You got whatever that is on the back.
That's
Dan.
Dan.
It's Dan.
So he's
he's
saying
yelling at
Dan.
Dan.
That must be Larry.
It's like,
There
Dan,
you go, Larry.
Dan, what are you doing, dude?
And they've been kind of scarce on the cartoon books lately, but they had a couple of little Archies.
the library said Dan and Larry is Dave Cooper is the artist.
And library knows what he's talking about, baby. You got some blue balls in there.
Go ahead.
Just to prove it.
What is that?
What number?
128.
128?
128.
I think I got all those.
120.
I think I got all those.
And another little Archie. This is. Well, they cut the cover. They cut the number off at the top, so I can't tell what it is.
Hey, is that Kingpin? No, I'm kidding.
It's the Kingpin of the Archie.
Weatherby.
Mr. Weatherby's Kingpin.
And
That's
the
a
last
good one.
one.
Somebody's got to do an Archie parody of
Oh,
Yeah.
Skull the Slayer. Nice.
That's what Weatherby as Kingpin. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody's got to do that now. That's
That
too
was
good.
fun.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Call a good one, Will.
Hey, Rob, seriously, that box sucked. You shouldn't. If you
Yeah,
need someone
no,
to
Hey,
take them
all of
off,
us.
Just,
I'll give you like 25 cents a
Yeah.
piece for them. Is that cool?
yeah. Nobody's gonna want those, Robert.
Yeah,
Especially
nobody's gonna
the
want
Beatles.
that. Nobody's gonna want that stuff.
No.
You know?
Yeah, I know.
Dang.
I see it every week.
Here we got. Here, this is what Library ate. Okay, he says, I
Whoa.
wish I could say I just ordered a
Baconator.
Baconator and Frosty from Wendy's.
Oh.
Steelhead trout, steamed broccoli, brown rice, butter, garlic, and soy sauce.
Damn, steelhead trout.
Oh.
That's awesome.
That
meat.
sounds a heck of a lot better than a Baconator.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Dang.
I used to go
Library.
trout fishing up in the Georgia mountains, which is quite a challenge because the biggest trout in Georgia is about 6 inches long.
Yeah,
They're kind of hard to find, but
man.
it's fun.
Library, that sounds really awful. Good for
So-
you.
Don't eat it, Library. Just send it over here, brother.
Yeah. Can you put that in a box and send it? Love the Blue Beetle. It's a question. Weird Ditko characters. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I think,
It
yeah.
sounds delicious. Yep, right there. It was delish.
Yeah, it was. Keyword.
Well, I had a grilled cheese sandwich. I mean, that's
Hey, some baked chicken, mashed potatoes, and peas.
God dang.
man.
I had
Me too.
Bojangles,
You had what'd you get from Bojangles?
Bojangles is good.
2-piece snack.
Mr. Bojangles.
So I used to live in Huntersville, North Carolina, which is north of Charlotte, right?
Yep.
And I lived like 3 apartment buildings down, about a block away from a Bojangles.
Mm.
Every freaking day,
I was like that when I lived in Georgia at Zaxby's.
I would get their chicken, egg, and cheese biscuit in the morning. And people would look at me like I'm an idiot. And I'm like, no, chicken and egg is delicious on a biscuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And then for lunch, I would do like the dirty rice that they had. Oh God.
That's
And their
good too.
tea. And their tea.
Yeah, their tea I hear is to die for, but I don't drink
It's so
tea.
good.
What?
There's a reason.
Georgia, you don't drink tea?
Yep,
Ah,
I
dang.
get that a lot. They're like, "What the hell?" People calling me a Yankee just because I don't drink tea. I'm like,
God dang, son. What's wrong with you?
Man.
I don't drink tea or coffee.
What?
So at least I didn't have to quit them when caffeine was taken away from me. As I sit here drinking a little tiny Dr. Pepper because I feel like I can cheat because it's only 8 ounces.
Man.
I'm calling your doctor.
Yeah. You're screwed now. Will's gonna totally rat you out, dude.
My doctor's gonna cut me off.
Oh,
I'm gonna call your doctor and say,
He doesn't
can
do a
my
damn thing
no,
for
I'm
me
gonna
anyway.
Hey, Shannon.
I'm gonna pull a reversal and say, hey, Kevin's doctor, can Kevin drink a liter of this?
Hey, Will.
Shannon, buddy, how you doing?
yes.
Stitches get
Brother
stitches.
Shannon's here.
Snitches get stitches, bro.
Yep.
That's right.
Tell 'em.
Yo, I'm jealous of our boy Swag though. He's freaking at Planicon looking like he's living it up with like Bobby D.
I'm
Yeah.
sure he's having a ball. I'm sure he's
Lady
having a
F.
ball.
Lady F is there too.
No,
Or she's at one of the cons in Cleveland.
Lady F's there? You mean
She's at,
Christina's at the one in Cleveland.
that's what I'm talking about. Christina and Lady F or
Oh, that's cool.
I think Lady F went.
Lady F's in Tennessee? She
No,
wouldn't
that's
be
right.
there.
It was Christina that went.
All righty.
I was thinking about Lady F talking about Heroes Con and they're all sharing a room. That's what I was thinking of.
In honor of tonight's theme, the outlaw or villains, they got some outlaws.
Oh yeah, the
Willie.
Outlaws.
Yeah. And Johnny Cash was an outlaw sympathizer, right?
Right.
Yeah, but he stayed true to the Nashville.
He started
Old
out as
Waylon.
an outlaw.
Live at San Quentin. That's a good album.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. There's old Waylon.
Oh,
And
guys.
Just for a good
interrupt.
measure, some Jerry Reed right here.
Sorry,
'Cause he-
sorry to interrupt. I just got word that George Foreman just passed away.
Oh wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Shannon, you have a good night. You be safe out there, dude.
Good night, Shannon. Yeah, 430
I'm
does
always
come
like
in.
Corbin.
He was one of the most intimidating heavyweights when he was a young man. He was just scary looking.
Yep.
How old was he? In his 80s?
God, let
he
me
had to
look.
be. He's
I
probably
don't
about
think he
his
was
80s.
that old.
All right.
70s, maybe.
76.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Mike.
No,
Sorry,
no,
go
no,
ahead,
no,
Mike.
no. Gotta pause for the respect there. All right, brother. We're gonna throw some more Daredevil at you. Here's Daredevil number
Nice.
38.
He's trapped inside Doctor Doom.
He's in the Doom
Basically.
face.
Okay.
That's really cool.
Dude, that's quite a comic right there, man.
There's 64, the stunt. What does it say? The stunt master. These weird villains, I just freaking love them, man.
Yeah, right. The stunt master.
The stunt master, you're gonna pop a wheelie on your face.
Doesn't it seem like they just kind of
never really-
tried to? They
Other
threw
than
in as many.
Kingpin, they never really created too much of an iconic villain for Daredevil, did they?
Well,
Yeah.
Bullseye, the owl, maybe, but
Bullseye, yeah.
His most iconic
Well,
villain is
Electro, of
Kingpin.
course,
He
but-
stole him from Spider-Man.
and
Yeah.
all the women that made his life hell.
But
Bullseye.
Kingpin became more deadly though, or more popular though when it was in Daredevil.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Kingpin was really Daredevil's villain.
Yeah,
even though he
exactly.
appeared in Spider-Man first.
He had well, that one's pretty interesting. The serial killer one.
Yeah,
That-
Scorpio.
Well, he had Bullseye. Wasn't
Yeah,
Bullseye
Bullseye.
created for Daredevil?
Yeah, that was. I was thinking more like early days, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bullseye
Yeah, you're
was
right,
first.
Rob.
There's the it's more of a Spidey,
Mm-hmm.
but they had a lot of street level stuff going on, right?
Right, that's the thing. Yeah, they were similar in the fact that they were neighbors on the street, so
Yep.
they shared villains.
There's a
Feels like
purple
the Purple
man.
Man.
Purple Man.
Hey, I've got to run, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay,
All
well,
right, Will.
the
All right,
Purple
good
Man
night,
is one of the
Will.
most ruthless villains I've ever seen. He's pretty ruthless the way he does to people.
I always thought that must have been hard to do business in, and
Yeah.
Electro freaking mask.
Yeah,
But I get they're going for the
not
look.
to mention all the times that his suit short circuited. It's like, dude,
Yeah,
you get tired of that.
just throw water on him. He's good.
Throw water on him and you
I
beat him.
always liked the ones where he was teamed up with Black Widow when he was dating her. It's pretty cool.
And it's a Battlestar Galactica for
Ooh.
Brother Joseph over there. Battle for the Forbidden Fruit. And look, Joe, Cylon Mark III.
Oh yeah,
How can you update one of the greatest?
there is no comparison.
No. And here they are getting into some whatever business that is. The Planet Hunters.
The Ego, the Living Planet.
It looks like Ego. Yeah.
No, space mining or space mimic. Look at that face. That man's.
He's looking pretty
There you go.
maniacal.
Here's the original right here. This will always be.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But I never did like that damn dog. I don't know.
Annoying as heck.
That and
The dog
Tinky
freaked me
over
out,
Buck
dog.
Rogers.
Even when I was a kid, that was supposed to be what was in there to appeal to us as kids. We
Yeah.
were just like, this is dumb.
And
That dog
some of
freaked-
the few
dog
Iron
freaked me out.
X-Men comics that I have, but Storm, but she's a vampire. That was a
I
good
remember
story.
that.
yeah. I
That was a
remember
good
that.
story.
The annual.
And of course, this has been debated all night, but what the hell? There's this.
How did she get cured?
How
just
did she
curious.
get here?
Anybody know?
I can't. Do you know?
I don't. I've just,
Oh.
I've seen everybody talk about that she was a vampire, but I
Yeah,
don't
but
remember
nobody-
anybody saying how she was cured. So
Mutant. She's a mutant. There's all you need. All right, I chose this one because Hulk is on the rampage.
Heck
He
yeah.
got the big guns after him. There you go, Matthew.
Hold on.
Marvel Fanfare.
I was Googling. Oh, yeah, I got that one. That's a good one.
Yeah. Let's see. There's another X-Men. Was that Scion?
I got that one too.
Boom.
Sauron.
It's like
Sauron,
giant,
there you go, Sauron.
giant monsters on stuff, you know.
There's a newer JLA
Oh, look at that. Joker cover.
Joker. There's another one, Joker.
Nice.
And here is Two-Face.
Well, I looked it up. I found out Hank McCoy. Oh, that's a good one. I had that. I got that one too. We got the same taste. Great minds think alike, Mike.
There you go.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's got a one-eyed monster on it.
They go to some village where it's all women, and it's actually the kids, which are featured right here. These little bastard kids, they're villains.
Hey, I googled. I googled Storm how she got cured. Henry McCoy, aka Beast, managed to find and administer a cure for her bloodstorm weakness to sunlight. So there you go.
I just got one of those from one of Rob's sales.
Yes, and I remember you showed in your video. So, but Hawkman turns evil.
It says that her need for blood was gone, but he could not completely reverse the effects of her vampirism.
You know, she got turned into a vampire again.
Right, that is a great cover, man. Oh my God.
Screen sports.
That's cool.
Baseball, can't ask for anything better.
Spring training's going on right now, Mike. So that's a timely comic to show.
Hey, Matt.
LA goes to hell.
Matt, could you say One-Eyed Monster one more time?
One-eyed monster.
Thank you.
Are you recording me?
No, I just thought it was funny, and I didn't. One-Eyed Monster.
One-eyed monster. There's another Two-Face. Whoa.
We know what that is, right, Rob?
They always want to see the ladies always want to see your one-eyed monster.
That's true. I snorted. Oh God!
Or like they call it in Varsity Blues, the purple-headed yogurt slinger.
That's right. What's going on tonight?
I don't know. Sorry, I'm still sick. It's blaming on my illness.
Well, that's a cool one.
Look at these.
I haven't seen that before.
I've never seen that either. That is awesome.
DC
Pretty
presents,
awesome.
baby. I like
DC
this one.
presents.
Bizarro is the hero, and there's a Joker without. So it's a Bizarro world.
Skin being bleached. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Bizarro Joker, right?
Yeah. And this one, Blue Devil, is I guess he's turned heel. He says to Superman, "Don't worry, Soups. Nothing will happen to your precious city Metropolis while you're away.
Oh,
Can't be good."
I thought how they showed the Blue Devil in the new Swamp Thing series was pretty cool.
Oh, Ian Ziering, right?
Yeah. Is he bad guy? There's an Atomic Skull.
Well, he's just kind of a dude that
Played a character.
yeah, he's just kind of I love that cover too. I got that. That's
But I think there was going to be more about him later on, but they didn't have a chance to do it.
Freaking North Carolina, man. Oh, dude, these Joker covers, Mike.
Yeah, but you got the real deal, baby.
You're making me sad.
All right. Another debatable, the Spectre, right? If you piss him off, the world is ended.
Yeah, you're done.
You're
I
done.
see him turn a dude into cheese so rats could eat him.
Yeah.
There's Adam Strange being tortured by his device. And it says on here. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, that one. This one I read not too long ago. Green Lantern turns evil. So
There's also the first appearance
I
of the
remember that one.
Teen Titans, right?
Yep. Oh, the new Teen Titans.
Yeah, the new one, not the original.
Oh, that's a cool one too.
He's a lion.
It's actually a pretty expensive book.
Oh, that one you bought him years ago. Nobody wanted a
Bongo.
Girl.
They want them now.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
King Kong.
Oh yeah, so I love it when Superman goes rogue.
Oh yeah,
He beats
I know,
it.
'cause he always pants all the other heroes when he does. 'Cause he can't
Yep.
stop it.
Yep.
Was it a Keymaster?
And then Batman has to bring out the kryptonite.
Yeah, Martian Manhunter, he had enough. He lost it again.
He got tired of hearing Aquaman talk to those damn fish.
Yep.
And another Superman goes rogue.
Yeah.
Now, who's the toughest Justice Leaguer of all? Of course, they're all robots.
It's you, Superman.
Yeah.
That was
It's
at the
you.
time when that book came out. That was at the time when they had Batman 66 going on. And every cover of Justice League, everything had Batman on there. It was just like he's always up front and center.
There's Dark
Oh, I love that
I
one.
love that cover. Is that George Perez? No, it's 35 cents. It ain't him.
Yeah.
My bad.
And then we ended on Joker getting his.
Oh, that's a cool one. You punch her right now. Kiss her.
Yeah. There you go.
I wonder how many times I bet he's punched Joker literally 1 million times.
All right, I'm gonna grab a mystery stack. Or am I done? Joe's out of the way.
Iron Man. Get a dragon.
No bags, no boards.
Yeah, if you got one more stack, that'd be cool.
All right,
Termite.
Dude, these are the worst dang villains you can ever come across in your house, man.
Termite.
Yep.
Cost you thousands of dollars.
That's a real villain.
Those are the real villains. That's why I picked that one. Vibro.
Oh man.
Oh, wow.
No Vibro. I thought it was Mole Man with the
I heard that Vibro's girlfriend really loves him.
I bet.
Yeah.
All right. Who's the villain in this one?
Alcohol.
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 I really want to pick that series up.
Oh, one of my favorite What issue is that? 150?
Yes, 150.
It wasn't it every 150 or 250
150, 100. They had something.
and then they had Dr. Doom on like
I got that one held for Kevin right now. That issue right there.
Nice. Well, there's a beat up one too.
Yeah.
Now we get into a Catwoman.
Kitty.
A bunch of little dingers on that one. We got War Machine. I don't know who that is. I like this one. It's a little split cover.
Oh, that
yeah.
is
I do like that. There's a couple like that with Iron Man, Dr. Doom split.
There's
those
another.
older Dr. Dooms, if they do it right with the Doomsday movie, are going to go up in serious price.
They already have.
Yeah.
A lot of them. It's hard
In anticipation, they're either going to go down or they're going to continue to go up.
Every time I see whatnot, I try to bid on them, and people just upbid the heck out of it. I'm just like, never mind.
Well, because we've all been waiting for Dr. Doom to show up, you know?
Yeah.
I want the one where he's holding
favorites.
Storm in his arm.
Yeah.
I've been looking for that one, Mike. Where he's holding Storm, she's passed out, and Dr. Doom's holding her, and all the X-Men are knocked out. It's Uncanny X-Men. I can't remember what issue it is.
My all-time favorite character right there, Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
And some Commandy.
Yes.
I like
That's
the
a figure.
last
Figure
boy on
figure.
Earth is awesome. Yeah.
There's just some fly.
It's just that cool.
Now I understand what's going on. The animals have taken over the world. And the people are the subservient ones and things like that. So
it's kind of like a different take on Planet of the Apes, except it's not just the apes that take over; it's all the other animals.
The big old killer dolphin. Tell me when you're ready, Joe. Here's some kitty cats.
I mean, just go through the Commandees and no one will.
All right.
Because I love the Commandees. Oh, yeah.
Pretty much every one you're going to get some kind of animal. Again, poor little command. And that's it. We'll end it there.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Go through some chat here.
Told you, man, I had fun doing this.
Oh, yeah, you got some good
great
stuff.
books,
We got Ryu here.
Ryu.
Fender bender, dude. I hope everything's okay.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Man, it sucks.
Yeah.
Rudy Friday night. You're in the right spot, brother.
That's right. Only place to be. Library. What's that? Daredevil's. What am I doing? Daredevil Scorpion. Yeah, that's a good one. Cylons.
Yes. I would always go for the villain, the bad guy in wrestling.
Yeah.
Those are my favorites.
Oh, what was the name of the little robot bear?
I don't know.
The
It
little
wasn't-
kid the kid had.
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
It had that like mechanical squeaking bark or whatever.
Yeah. I can't remember his name now.
Michael
Golden.
Oh, those Marvel fanfares are beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful artwork. They were some of the first comics that were that prestige format with glossy all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Secret Origins Two-Face is awesome. Frank Bruner.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Now here's an interesting one. The old one-eyed purple yogurt. What?
Slinger.
Yogurt?
Slinger.
He's a slanger.
The dog thing was a Daggett.
Daggett.
Daggett. That's
But its
it.
name was Muffet.
Muffet. Yeah.
I just looked it up because I was thinking Daggett, but I wasn't sure if I was correct or not. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome books, Mike. Thanks, man.
The DC Presents. I love those.
Yep.
You got a little taste of everything.
Kevin, you got anything else here? Or?
Yeah, I pulled a handful of stuff out that I'm sorting through. And I think most of it has what you would maybe consider villains on the cover. I know the first one does because it's the vampire at Woodstock.
Oh, nice.
Which I think I showed y'all these. That's some excellent little mini series. Trade paperback should be coming out, and I fully recommend it. The whole book is painted. Every page is painted.
Nice.
And it's an excellent story about a vampire at Woodstock. And the sequel, Woodstake 99, comes out in October.
Oh, Jekyll and Hyde.
Yes.
A classic.
King cover.
Which I guess, Hyde's your villain, right?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. You got some spooky books.
Ghosts.
You gotta have the spooky.
He's the one that took her head off.
Now she wants it back.
Yep.
I don't know if he took this one's head off.
He just wanted a little head. He just wanted a little head.
Terrible hell.
He's on it tonight, baby.
The place up, you'll love it as I do. Yeah, that place is not fixable up. It looks like a freaking mausoleum.
Yeah.
Ghost had some really great stories in it.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And there's the Spectre in Ghosts.
I think McFarlane writes a letter. There's one where McFarlane has a letter published.
Oh, I see
No,
where-
really?
Yeah.
Where was I watching that? He's
I
there's-
got it. I just can't remember which number. Well, yeah, the Infinity. That's a cool one.
Right,
Too.
Infinity cover for number 100. And I don't know what that is. I just picked
Yeah.
it up.
I picked that up too. It was on the last free comic book day.
Yeah.
Dang. Oh, wow. I
That's
love
awesome.
that one.
That's pretty cool. And of course, the second one with
Nice.
Jeff Smith artwork. I knew that immediately. I'm like, damn, that looks like Bond.
Nice.
Don't know about that one either. Another free comic book day when I just picked up.
Yeah.
So cool. A lot of monsters in the back. There you go.
I'm really
Yeah.
good.
Did you guys ever watch the movie Billy the Kid versus Dracula?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
That
Yes.
is a great
Yeah.
movie. Ghost Manor.
House that hated people.
That could sound like my house as many times we've had the basement flood.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Unknown
no soldier.
So was the Unknown Soldier book, was that kind of a supernatural paranormal?
No, he was more a man on like a suicide mission.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of those covers, but I've
And,
never
and
read
he
it.
would wear disguises to infiltrate.
And see who he's wearing the disguise of on this one.
The ultimate villain.
The ultimate.
Right.
Yeah.
Most dangerous role I've ever played. And look who's next to him.
Whoa.
Roosevelt and Churchill.
Yeah, I mean, whatever the mission called for, he was ready.
Yeah. GI combat.
Yeah.
It's Gus. I love the Haunted Tank, damn it.
I think they don't know. Something about Gus y'all don't know, though.
Oh, yeah.
He's got something hidden.
Deep down inside, Gus is just a dick.
Got a Molotov cocktail.
Some guy back here standing there with a gun. You bomb the tank or we kill you.
You better watch out. He's going to set his shirt on fire holding that Molotov cocktail.
All right?
Yeah.
The Gus did not think that one through.
War.
Well,
Is it
look
Charles?
at that one.
Yeah. War.
That one could be a weird war tale all day.
What is it?
Grim
Good.
Reaper cover.
Yes, I love that one.
And I like these painted
Yeah.
ones for this. Pam Boyer or Dan
Pam.
Boyer. Pam. One.
Pat Boy.
Did about 3 or 4 in a row.
Yeah.
And then we got the Nazi K9 unit.
Get out of my tank.
That dog was charged for war crimes later
Shoved
on.
that grenade down that dog's throat.
Devil Hound of Hitler.
The devil hound of Hitler, yeah.
Versus the Devil Dogs.
That's right.
Soldier of the Third Reich. And I think it was when they moved up to Vietnam.
Yeah.
Notice how he's yellow. It's like, dude, you got some serious what's that disease where you turn yellow?
Jaundice.
Jaundice.
Got some serious jaundice going on right there, bro.
Yeah, I got to look into that. I got to look into that. That wood stake. That looks really good.
Oh yeah, man, great read. I really enjoyed it. The final issue, it's numbered 0 through 5, so there's 6 issues, with 0 serving as I guess it's the prequel because it's pre-Woodstock starting, and then everything else, the rest of the issues are all at Woodstock. And if you know Woodstock and you know you've heard the album, you've seen the documentary.
Yeah.
So, you know, Richie Havens starts out the show, and that's how it goes here. And the whole time, there's little notes on the panels that every now and then that say background music, and it's whoever's on stage at the time. And in the final issue, Jimi Hendrix does have a cameo.
Nice. So you could set that up while you read it, kind of play the music in the background. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. And even when they're on the way to Woodstock, they've got notes like, what is it? Going to the country, baby, don't you? That's what they're listening to headed to Woodstock. It's like,
Can
all right.
he?
Can he? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Matt, you got any more you want to show?
Yeah, I'll show you something, I guess.
How you feeling, Brother Matthew?
Thanks, library.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
these in the other day.
I almost picked that one.
Avengers versus Aliens versus Avengers.
Yeah.
I just watched Alien Romulus, and I thought it was a really good movie.
It is.
I hadn't seen it.
It's Mark Spears' Return of the Living Dead #2.
Oh, wow.
Dude.
That pops, man.
Hell
Once
yeah.
you see the next Mark Spears, he's going to be in
It's one of my
Knoxville.
favorite 80s horror
At that- you know the comic shop I was going to go to and didn't go to that day because of the weather? He's going to be there again on New Comic Book Day.
Oh,
wow.
wow. May
I'm
first
gonna
weekend of
go.
May.
Yeah,
Wow.
May 5th or May 3rd or May 3rd.
Yeah.
That's the Brides of Dracula. Look, I love that. You know, he brings the old school Universal.
Oh yeah,
The guys.
that's Bela Lugosi.
Yeah.
Give you
That'd be
2
pretty
reasons to
much.
get this one.
Oh, where's
Yeah.
the wheel?
Campbell.
And if you're a G.I. Joe fan, I suggest picking up he's still writing it. 313,
Larry Hama.
314. Larry Hama's still writing it. Andy Kubert. Andy Kubert does the art.
I like Andy Kubert's art, man. He's a great artist.
Have you been reading that series, Matt?
Yeah, it's great.
Is it?
Red Hulk #1, Machine Man, and Deathlock are in this.
Oh, wow.
So I've been reading the Red Hulk, and then
I want to check out that Deathlock.
Nick Klein.
Oh, look at that.
For this is the Incredible Hulk I was talking about. Like every week, it's another monster he's fighting.
Yeah.
And I got the Bug Wars #1. I heard I just everybody was getting it and said it was great. So I picked up the Peach Momoko variant.
I hope they got that at the one in Macon when I go in a couple weeks. I've missed both of them because #2 just came out, didn't it?
J. Scott Campbell on both of these.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, magic.
Maybe my favorite series right now though is this one.
Geiger, man.
You got Junkyard Joe, who looks a lot like G.I. Robot in my opinion, but
I've been reading Redcoat online.
it's good.
Yeah, Redcoat is pretty dang good, man.
I got the first story arc and haven't read it yet. I bought the comic. Then I didn't want to get all into that whole Intergon universe and whatever.
Yeah.
Ghost Machine, so I dropped it.
I need to catch up on these.
I haven't even.
Redcoat.
Yes.
Drinking with Johnny Appleseed.
Yeah. Figures that's the one right after I dropped it.
Simon Pure is kind of like he's a scoundrel. He's a bit of a scoundrel, but
Oh yeah, dude. Kind of time traveling up to a certain point.
Ultimate Wolverine #2,
What numbers were those Redcoats that you just showed?
9 and 10.
Okay, so I'm not too far behind.
I ended up with 2 copies of this by accident because I pre-ordered 2 of them.
Oh wow.
But I'll sell one or give it away.
Yeah.
Ultimate Spider-Man 14. That's a cool cover.
Yeah.
How's that series holding up, Matt? Is it still a good read?
Yeah, it's great.
I haven't really heard anybody talk about it
I've
except for when it started.
like at least a couple of people I know really into Spider-Man say it's the best Spider-Man comic being written right now.
It is. It's better than Amazing Spider-Man. Ultimate.
Well,
Yeah, so that's not saying a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, but it is. It's
That and Spider-Boy seem to be the two everybody likes.
and Miles. People really
And Miles,
kind of
but
like Miles.
Miles is just Miles. Been there.
Well, he's got like a big giant like symbiote he's buddies with now or something. It's
Yeah.
really weird. But it's cool.
Spider-Boy's got Spider-Girl now. I mean, Spider-Girl was trained by Deadpool or whatever. Dead Kid. Kid Deadpool. Oh.
Kid Deadpool, yeah. All right.
Is Miles still a vampire, or did they cure him?
He was a vampire.
I think
Yeah, he was a vampire. I don't know if they've cured him or not yet.
I think he is, but don't quote me on it. I think he's cured.
Hmm.
That was a leftover plot from Blood Hunt or whatever they call
Hey
it.
guys, I got to take off, but it's been
All right,
fun.
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin.
Man.
Thanks,
Yeah.
dude.
Monday night, 9 o'clock. Come be
Yep.
part of the trivia. I look forward to seeing everybody.
Yeah, I did it I actually got it last Monday, and that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I'm dead to the world on Monday, man. It's a rough day for me. But I need to show up, man.
My day's been long. Today is beautiful. I've got plants out in the yard. I've got
Oh,
I've been outside all day digging in dirt and doing shit.
Oh, about that time.
I have to make me a little gardening video for those interested. Little,
Oh, nice.
Oh, that'd be cool, dude. Seriously, that'd be really cool.
yeah, I'll do that. All right, guys. Y'all have a
All
good
right,
night.
Kevin. Thank
Night,
you.
Kevin.
Kevin. All right. Here's a little Todd McFarlane.
Ooh, Infinity.
Solomon Grundy on that one. One of my Crisis crossovers.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, of course, you got to have a big
The
poncho.
anti-monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool, man.
One of my favorite Two-Face covers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I love that one. George Perez, thank you. Thank you, sir. And I showed this a while back, but I just love Dr. Doom. That's a good one.
Wow. That is, I've never seen that one, man.
Yeah, I read it. It's a really good book.
That is pretty. I agree, library. Green Lantern.
Eclipse.
That's
Yes, Eclipso. That's a
Eclipso.
cool dude too, man. Except if the sun's out, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't remember who showed this, but I got one too.
Nice. No, that was
That was me.
Right?
That was
Yeah,
you,
right.
Rob. Yeah. It's just my favorite Brainiac. I love
You
that
just-
person.
You just
It's one
bring
of those rare covers that it actually looks, because a lot of times I look at them on screen and I think they look better when somebody's showing them.
Yeah.
This one, when I was looking at me showing it and when I'm looking at you showing it now, it looks better in person than it does on the screen.
Yeah,
It really
exactly. Definitely.
And there isn't many covers that I feel that way about.
And the Perez. Yeah, that's a Perez cover. No.
Did he do all the covers for? Oh no, it's a different one you're talking about.
Yeah. One of my favorite Joker covers.
Ooh, yeah. That is not Thomas.
Oh
What's that kid show? Thomas the Train or something?
yeah,
Yeah.
Thomas the Engine or something, or Thomas the Train.
That is cool, man. I like that.
When my oldest boys were younger, it was either Thomas the Train or
Yeah.
Blues Clues.
Yeah.
Didn't Ringo Starr wasn't he on that show? Wasn't he part of that show
Yeah.
back in the day?
Dick Sprang cover, right?
Yep.
He
Yep.
was an artist back in the 30s.
Yep. Old school right there.
Yeah, that is such a pretty cover, man.
He did quite a few of them for the
Yeah.
first or a couple of these issues there in a row.
Yeah, that is pretty.
Another one of my favorite Joker covers. I love that cover. Look at that.
Yeah,
That's just big.
Mm-hmm.
almost doing a little Michael Jackson. Shimon.
Oh yeah. Shimon. Shimon.
Get down.
Great.
Shimon.
Get a Diet Coke.
Now we're getting in James Brown territory. Look at
Eat a bacon cheeseburger. Abracadabra.
I feel good.
wow.
Good guy. I always like that song, the Big Payback, Big Payback, and he does that scream. "Ah!"
Yeah.
James Brown was the man.
Tell me if you've ever eaten
Action
French
Comics
fries.
is George Perez.
Yeah, it is. That's
Robert
yeah.
Jones.
I love that.
Robert
And
Jones.
of course,
coming in.
some of the best, of course, villain covers. Flash.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Captain Cold.
And he's got a broken leg. What's going on there?
Yeah, I don't know. They're just messed him up big time.
Yeah, that's true. Why didn't they just go for his legs? That would have
Yeah.
made perfect sense.
They're not smart. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not the smartest tools in the shed.
There you go.
This right here,
Sharpest tools, I mean.
original issue, one of my all-time favorite issues right there.
Flash two. Oh. Reverse.
Reverse Flash
Yeah.
and Cap. This is another one, Captain Boomerang.
Dude, these early, just the stories are so crazy, man.
I know.
Is that elongated man?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I remember he had a purple costume at first. Right?
Wow.
Yeah. And then,
Steven
of course,
Spock's here. Wow.
you got them all on that one.
Yeah.
Floating heads.
Who doomed the Flash? And then, of course, you know me, you got to throw a couple of this fella in there.
There you go, baby. Are you getting into it a little bit, or are you?
Oh, dude, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's an all-purpose comic, man.
It's just so good.
Yeah.
It's like you're another one.
Boom.
It's almost like the covers and the story and the artwork on the inside are three different things. If that makes any sense.
No, it does.
This is a good one. I like that one. The Fiend from the Forgotten City.
Beautiful stuff, man.
Conan's always got one of the most sinister bad guys too. Tulsa Doom.
Yep.
The guy with
Here's one. That's a great cover right there.
Death in the Land of.
It's just like there's so much in these Conan covers. There's so much going on. It's like here he's dealing with this thing.
Yep.
You know, this thing. But then there's that.
That ain't nothing to Conan. He can take that.
I know.
No, man, it's just.
Did you ever see the cartoon they had in the early 90s? They had a cartoon.
Yeah.
Called Conan the Adventurer. It's pretty cool.
Adventure, yeah.
Oh, and then he's also got, you know, pretty young thing right there to deal with, you know.
He's always got a woman to save, man. He's always got a good-looking woman to save.
He's such a busy guy. He's got so much shit going on. It's like, do you think he ever just kind of sits there on a rock as soon as everything happens, and he's just like, you guys need to leave me alone for a couple of days. Seriously. I need a break.
Well, that's what I wonder about the John Wick movies. Do these hitmen ever have a day off where they don't get to kill like 50 people? Like, you know what? I'm just going to stay in and watch YouTube videos and eat Lucky Charms, you know?
Yeah.
There's some kind of parody a while back with Rambo. What do you want to do now, Rambo? I want to eat. I want to finally take a shower. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That First Blood movie is such a good movie. That first one is so damn good. And Brian Denny, he was one of the best. Steven Spock.
How's little Spock today?
The library. Yes, it did. Definitely had its own frequency.
Oh, yeah. I sit there and wonder, like, what were these guys taking, man, to come up with some of the crazy, just bonkers stories you could come up with.
Or like they had Batman with the multicolor Batman
Yep.
uniform, like crazy stuff off the wall.
Yeah. And they were the DC, I guess back then was known as the clean cut. Proper. Everybody showed up in a tie, a coat, you know. And Marvel were the loony bins over there.
Oh, you can, and I never really realized it until like within the last year, how when you compare the 60s DC to Marvel, like Marvel was so gritty.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything pretty about it. You know, you had Superman who was like, ho, and you had Batman who's like, eh.
Yeah.
But then you had like Daredevil and some of his stories there.
Should I be bold and say DC were the Beatles and Marvel were the Stones?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Look at it that way.
Yep.
Gru had more problems than Conan.
Did. Did.
They were brought on by
Gru. I remember the first issue came out of that, and I was at a mini mart, and I was looking at the comic rack, and I'm like, Gru? And then I remembered Gru from Mad Magazine, because I think Gru was first in Mad Magazine, right? So I started, was he?
Nah, well, Sergio Aragones, definitely, but I don't know.
Yeah, I
Library,
mean, you had characters that basically looked like Groot,
Like
but I
looked
don't
like
think
Drew,
Groot
yeah.
yeah.
as a character was in there unless he made some kind of little thing that I don't know about.
Yeah.
'Cause it started at
You might have had a little pop up in
Pacific
there.
Comics,
They
right?
need
Before it got
they need
Marvel.
a Groove Conan crossover.
Yeah.
I think there probably
They
has
did, I
been.
think.
I don't know. Yeah, I think there has been.
They
Okay.
did.
Didn't they threw Conan in a couple of team ups, didn't they?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
one. I want that one. The one that says "What if Conan were in the 20th century?"
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm
Got a
thinking.
gun.
One,
That
he
looks
joins the
pretty cool.
gang, and
Yeah, he's carrying
Yeah, I
like
think
44
I
Magnum.
think there's a. I'm pretty sure there's a Red Sonja Marvel team up.
yeah,
I want to
So
say it
there's
was like
probably
Red
there's
Sony
more
and
than likely
Spider
there's a
Man or
Conan
something.
one.
There
but
is a
more
Red Sonja
like
Spider-Man.
I've
I
got
got
one
it.
where Gru battles Wolverine. Um, just some oddball what ifs, right?
Yeah. Well,
Comes
Conan's
back.
also in the Savage Avengers. Were stuck on the Savage,
Yeah.
Savage Land,
Yeah,
and Conan was there. He'd been brought through time somehow.
Yeah. They say no. Sergio did art for Mad and the page borders, but no.
Yep.
Gru. Yeah, that's kind of
Kind of the little page down in the.
yeah. He may have had a little sketching out of something, and he got of all the things he would put in the borders. You got to
Mhm.
figure Gru kind of made its
Yeah.
debut unofficially there.
He did Plop too, right? He
Yes,
did
it did the
fucking
block borders. Yeah. Now we got you, library.
Yep, we got you, man.
Got you, brother.
Well, all right, guys. Anybody else have anything you want to show?
I got more, but I see your time is just about up.
Yeah. Well, last week we went.
You want to go? Let's go, baby.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on, man.
Remember Monday we're doing the movie Chud. As a
Chud. Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers.
Yeah. I need to
Beautiful.
rewatch that one. I had fun when y'all were talking about Wang Wang on Monday.
Oh, that's a great movie.
It's actually just a fun movie,
Yeah.
There's some Hulk with a
Oh,
little
nice.
blue gallery here. Marvel superheroes, actually. All right, so I threw, well, of course, Hulk, right? He goes berserk on some of these. But also, would you consider Namor a villain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
I hate this artist with a passion, but I love this series, man. World War Hulk.
Who's the artist? John Romita?
Yeah, John Romita Jr. This is
Not the way he said Junior.
yeah.
Junior.
Jr. Well, I mean, he started off really good, and then I've heard him say it in an interview. I don't get paid by, I get paid by the page or whatever. Pump him out. It kind of soured me on him.
Yeah.
So we're going through some Hulks here. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a shark cover for you, Joe.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, I had one somewhere I wanted to show you. I forgot about it.
Yeah, and Hulk versus monsters. I freaking love this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got Hulk. Should be calling out numbers, right? 304. And here's all your Groots and Titans and Blips.
Hmm.
What was Amazing Spider-Man? What was that? You know what I'm talking about. The video game.
In the cartoon?
In the cartoon.
Yeah. That was a good one. Can't remember the name of the.
Blip. It says Blip on the.
Well, yeah, it says Blip there, but in the
But it's not
cartoon,
Blip.
it's something else.
Was it Zax?
Zax, maybe. That sounds familiar.
Video Man. Remember?
Video Man?
Yeah. All right, so check this one out. I thought that was cool. You got he's getting shot in the shadows there. Bam. So I called that a villain cover. Again, if Superman's in trouble, if he's gone crazy, this time we got Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Which one's the robot?
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is, an alien or a robot, right? Especially in the 60s. Neutron. There's
The
that guy.
neutron dance.
The Neutron dance. There you go.
Bow, 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 bow,
Into
bow.
some Thor.
Every time I think of that song, I think of that scene in Beverly Hills Cop. And
Yeah.
One of the funniest movies I've ever seen. Good stuff.
Absorbing Man.
Oh, that's a cool
Oh,
absorbing
that is
cover.
an
I've
excellent
seen it like
cover.
that before.
Yeah.
Scary.
And we got some Dooms. Doom versus Doom.
No.
Thor number 410.
Which one's the robot?
Yeah. Who was not covering his quote unquote hideous face? I think that's Ron Friends. Yeah. We did, to me, kind of tapped into some Jack Kirby on some of these. There's Absorbing Man again. And another Doom.
Oh, I remember when that came out. I never
Yeah.
picked it up though.
My favorites, Mephisto. Let me go to Marvel Spectacular. The Growing Man.
Nice.
Couldn't use giants anymore. Another Marvel Spectacular 18, Loki.
Nice.
273, The Serpent Midgard. Let me do some more. Oh. Yeah, let's jump to some Star Wars. How about that?
Yes.
There's old brother Doth.
Oh, that's
I
a
hear
good
this
one.
Star Wars thing. I hear this Star Wars thing might catch on.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
And again, get into some goofy stories, man. These after the movie adaptations.
Hey guys, I gotta go to the restroom. I'm gonna just get off here. I'm gonna go to bed after I go to the bathroom.
All right, dude.
Hope you get to feeling better, brother.
Yeah, dude.
Have a good night, Matt.
Good
Thanks,
night, man.
Matt. Got a lot of Vader covers there. That's nice.
What did y'all think of the Beyonder?
I hated him.
Yeah. Didn't
Nobody
find it
likes
very
this series, man. I thought it
Secret
was
Wars 2. Secret Wars 2. It was so they just made him into be some kind of
goofball.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's like almost a mullet. So oh, that's kind of cool.
Baron Zemo. All right, so joins Hydra.
Yeah, what was up with that?
Queen of the Werewolves.
Ooh.
I love horror covers that are not horror books, right?
Yeah.
I love that stuff. The Red Skull. And there's another Mephisto.
Holy werewolf. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, werewolf by lunchtime. What's up, brother? There's Zaniac. That was a dumb story.
Yeah.
Dumb story, but it's fun dumb. One of my favorite Thor covers because you've got Dracula on there.
Yes.
The Gray Gargoyle.
I like that character. I always kind of did.
Thor versus Thor.
Bet you Thor wins.
Yeah. We get into some Punisher. What is that? Jigsaw. Or yeah, Jigsaw. Just out of bed, he says.
Yeah. You slept in, dude.
I like these funky covers, man. 6 hours to kill. Well, she's a hourglass. I guess we'll call drugs the villain there.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another.
Oh, that's a good one.
More. You want me to cut it?
Yeah, man. Just keep
All
it.
right.
We got
Keep
five. We
going.
got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
Boom. You got bullseye on that one. So there's a Magneto that's fighting Red Skull. So who's the villain on this one?
I don't know. Both of
I don't know.
them.
I think this is a cool cover.
Oh yeah.
Evil is back. All right. I got some of these giant killers, but I don't know if anybody knows the stories on these. I picked this up from Rob last
Oh,
minute.
yeah, it is.
This claim sells great stuff, man. Great stuff. All right, here we go. There you go. There's a handshake for all handshakes.
Oh, that's a great
Well,
book
that was a
too.
good series. I enjoyed
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
I enjoyed this one a
great
lot.
series.
And then this one, in this story, they kind of have these nightmares. So I guess these are their battling themselves, their own selves, or their own demons, or their villains, right?
Uh-huh.
We got some invaders.
Oh man, I love that
Bullet.
book.
And I believe you showed this one. The Red Skull.
I think that was Matt. Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh,
Baron
yeah.
Blood.
Baron Blood. Noise.
Matt went to bed too early. I pulled some of these out for him.
Oh, yearbook. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
He probably has all these, but
Digging up body for Serpentor in that one.
Meme.
There we go.
All right, here you go, brother. I got some flash for you here.
Nice. Oh, that's a good one.
Got one behind it. There you go. Reverse flash.
Ooh. Nice.
Need some more here. There you go, some Gorilla Grodd.
Oh. I don't have one Flash comic with Gorilla Grodd in it.
I
No,
like
I want
Gorilla Grodd. He's
it,
cool.
but they're just in the Flash, the TV series the CW did. Those are some really good episodes that had Gorilla Grodd in it.
I didn't make it that far, man. It goes back to Kunlun. There's some defenders. You probably have these, man.
Oh yeah.
Scales of Justice. Secret defenders, more horror type covers I like. One of my favorites, even though it's later in the run.
Oh yes.
Some more defenders. Yeah, I said, okay, we're doing villain covers. If the villain has some kind of dialogue or they're in control, so that's why I went with that one. Power Man and Iron Fist, the Reaper. Doombringer. Dude, if you like Iron Fist, go read this series, man. Fat Cobra, where he's doing battle with all these other Kunlun, these ancient, great stuff. When I jump back into comics, I stumbled upon this. I loved it, man. Namor.
Someone's getting punched there.
Getting the punch of hell. This is the fun, kind of sad, fun Doom story. What if? Let's see. I've shown this one before. The only horror book that I brought up. Well, kind of horror book.
Oh, that is awesome.
Dude, and I pulled this one out for Matthew, man. The Destroyer.
Oh,
you guys did that.
Remo Williams.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I didn't even know I had it, man. So I was like, whoa.
That's awesome.
You got a Cap in Peril. So I kind of went with that one. Grab some more. Oh, here, let's do this one. Since Daredevil is all the rage, right? Let's do a Kingpin series. That's another good story. You were talking about being sympathetic for Kingpin.
That's it.
It might be where they swiped it. Already a few years ago. Doug.
So what's the status of Kingpin in that story? Is he mayor or is he?
Well, it's kind of like his life story.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's you know, they show him being abused and things like that. Gotta get some Dracula in. And then we'll end it with some Man Wolf. Is he a hero or is he a villain?
He is a hero.
He's a hero. So all these are disqualified.
No, he's I don't know.
He's terrifying all these poor people, man.
He's a Jameson. He's a villain. Don't matter.
All right, so who's the hero? Who's the villain?
We're gonna go with Craven's a dick, so we'll go with Man Wolf.
Oh, we'll just do this one.
Ooh,
So there you go, brother. There's your 5.
that is awesome. Man, everybody showed some really good books tonight.
Oh, dude, it was fun. I'm telling you, I like these little themes.
I know we'll figure something out good for next week.
Yeah.
Rob, what you got going on? Besides being, are you at 5,000 yet?
Nope.
Okay.
4,700.
The runaway train at this point.
Are at 4,718.
God dang.
And the promotion ends tomorrow, so I don't know, what's going to happen after that.
It'll drop down to 1,000.
Yeah.
You're all gonna
that wouldn't surprise me a bit. It really wouldn't. Yesterday I got to 4,500 like as I was going to bed. And as soon as it hit 4,500, it started dropping. And it dropped all the way down to like 4,430.
Wow.
Oh, really?
And then it did absolutely nothing all day today. I switched the video like four times trying to jumpstart it and get something going. And it started going a little bit, it would stop. Started going a little bit, it would stop. Every time I changed the video, it would drop back down. And I'm like, this doesn't make sense. It's weird,
Uh-huh.
So and the only thing I can think of is because the promotion ends tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're like maybe gonna promote the heck out of it over the next 24 hours so that there's this big bang so that you'll want to keep going. I don't know, but it's interesting. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
And we're giving away Nintendo Switch tomorrow because the guy last week didn't want it. So
Nice.
I'll take some Torah books.
Yeah.
I'll take some Torah books instead.
So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I guess. We might looks like we might hit 5,000. If we're lucky, a little bit overnight. I mean, it's gone up 200-300 in a night before, so I don't know where it'll be in the morning. So.
And you got your auction tomorrow and Sunday still?
Yep. Auction 12:45 tomorrow, 12 Sunday Eastern times. And then Monday through Thursday, we're doing the claim sale thing where it's $2 books, still free shipping. And then Friday, I stopped doing the sales on Friday just so I'd have.
Yeah, your video today was pretty cool when you were laminating.
I didn't get to watch
it was
all of
really
it,
cool.
so I didn't comment.
Yeah, nobody commented. The one person that commented tried claiming a book.
I saw that. I'm like, what?
Well, went past my piddly 30-minute lunch.
So it's we'll see. We'll see how the whole monetization thing works out and everything. It'll be interesting to see what happens to the subscriber count now that the promotion will be over after tomorrow, because I've seen it drop and just plummet several times during the course of the promotion, where it's just like, okay, I mean, we see YouTube drop and take away subscribers all the time, then it comes back. So is it doing the same thing but just on a bigger scale because there's so many subscribers?
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, I don't
instead of
know.
dropping, I get 10 instead of dropping 2, you get 3,000, so it's dropping 100. You know, I don't know. You know, I mean,
Mm.
it's just because we don't know why it does that anyway. It doesn't really make sense to us. So, yeah, I don't know. It's
We'll find you. We'll all find out on Sunday. No.
yeah. So it'll be like, what the heck? I'm back to 720.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
more soup for you.
And watch it overnight Saturday. Just go.
Yeah.
Nah,
I
don't know.
doubt it, but that'd be
The one thing that I will say is I was looking at numbers today because I hadn't seen any numbers, right, where the new subscribers are watching other videos. And I'm like, well, this doesn't make sense to me. Why are they subscribing if they're not watching? You know, it's kind of
Yeah.
weird. But then I saw a video today. Last Friday's video had over 600 views on it.
Oh, okay.
And that's not one I promoted. So, but here's the thing. They all watched for 30 seconds and left. So the algorithm shows it just going.
Oh,
And supposedly when YouTube sees that, it no longer pushes your videos because it's like, oh, nobody likes this guy.
yeah.
So
Sounds like my
but
video.
because they're subscribing based on the music videos, not on the comic book videos. So I don't know what kind of effect that overall that's really going to have.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool because it got me monetized, but if they're not going to watch, or if they're going to watch for a few seconds, it could actually hurt
Hinder
a little
you.
bit, you know. So I don't know. You know, it's all a big experiment. We'll see what happens. So,
yeah. Mike, what you got going on? Anything?
Yeah, brother. We got the Easy Comic Reader Variety Show featuring villain covers because I got them all out when we use them.
Awesome.
We might do Conan or something I didn't show tonight.
Oh,
I don't
cool.
know. We'll do something.
Sweet, sweet. Well, thanks everybody for showing up in the chat, and anybody that didn't chat, they just watched us. That's awesome. Thank you guys very much. Oh, I don't know what that.
Oh, wow.
you can request all
So-
notifications when somebody puts up a video or no notifications.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you don't get notified unless you put up a notification, right?
Yeah.
Are you saying as somebody who's creating videos, you can request that nobody gets notified? But why would you want to do that?
I don't know. It'd be weird.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Can't
But
put-
yeah. All right. We'll try to figure out another something else to do.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll respond here in a quick.
Says watching, get notifications of large channels. Okay.
Watching, I get notifications of large channels. Well, I get
Yeah.
notifications for anyone that I turn notifications on for.
Yeah.
I don't think you can. As far as I know, you can't push out notifications.
Thank you, I'm one of us. Thanks for
Yeah.
watching.
Thank you, sir. It's good to see you again, Camcorder.
Yeah,
You've been showing up, man. I like that.
excellent. And Werewolf showed up. That's kind of
Yes. Crazy
Hello.
guy. Crazy
Yeah.
dude right there.
cool.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll hopefully, see you guys next Friday night at the same time.
Yeah.
Yep, bye.
Hey,
Bye,
there he
Werewolf.
is. Werewolf.
See you guys.
Matt
Good night, guys.
Camcorder. And you guys have a great weekend. Have a great week. Make sure you check out Mike's videos. Make sure you check out Rob's videos. And we'll see you guys next Friday.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye.
Comic book memories tomorrow.